almost. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Bizarchus on Twitch Vereldium ongoing D&D campaign. I am Bizarchus. I will be your DM for today. Joining me are 5 of our OG players. We have Victory, Carotown 87, we have Nub Muffins, Rogue Dragoon, and the Mobius Tripper. Joining us in the Vanguard are also 2 of our OGs, Exactly 10 Chicken Nuggets and Horacenio. As you all may or may not have seen in our last session, that was one of my favorite RP moments of my life in D&D, except for one where I had to... Never mind. Family stream. So, as you are... as you all may or may not know, this is an ongoing D&D 5e campaign. This is 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. We do a whole lot of homebrew rules here, mostly for the rule of cool, but also to play test and try new, interesting things. One of the things that we do is inspiration cards. So you may know of inspiration as something that a DM gives you when you do something cool. I do it a little bit differently. I use tarot cards. So there are 4 ways that our players here can use them. You can either take this card, turn it in, and re-roll any dice. You can gift it to another player, and they can re-roll any dice. You can force one of the other people that you are playing against, either myself or the Ravenous, to re-roll any dice. Or you can tempt fate. You tell me to flip the card up, and whatever concept is on the other side of this card is going to affect you at some point during the session. So I'm going to be shuffling this deck up just a little bit. There's a lot of risk and a lot of reward to this. There's a card in here that can kill you instantly, and a card in here that can level you up instantly, with differing variables of danger. So, as we were looking in our last session, I'm sorry, I'm clipping here. My audio is too high. Also, the scarf is not just for fashion. It's because I'm not feeling my tippy top. But I'm going to be doing my best to make sure that this stays as entertaining as possible. If you would like to join our campaign, you can. Right above me, right here, is our Discord link if you would like to join our campaign or to get any of the content that you're currently seeing, such as the battle maps or any of our playtest content. You absolutely can. All you have to do is just join us up there, and then you can roll off to play either as a PC, known as our Vanguard, or you can play as the Ravenous. Or the monsters that are going to be providing obstacles for our players to overcome. The way that this works is that we meet every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then at 10 p.m. we raid Critical Role. And that's just because they've done a whole lot for D&D, and I want to keep that feeling going. So, as you all may or may not have seen in this last session, the 20th Vanguard, episode 20, what's up? Had gone down. Oh, nice. So before I get to flipping the card, I'm going to finish up my little spiel. So in our last episode, the 20th Vanguard went through Feldin's Cairn. And as they were going through, they received a contract from Dominic Feldin, the leader of Feldin's Berth. I'm sorry. This contract asked them to go down into the Aufladen mines. This is an underground ruin where they have been able to find Aufladen stones. These stones are able to store raw magic energy and expend them as spells. You can attune magic, specific spells into the stones, giving you the opportunity to either store them and transfer them, or to cast them. As you found out in the marketplace, the marketplace will buy Aufladen stones for a hefty price, as they are very, very useful in the manufacturing of magic items. Since Feldin's Cairn seems to be quite the hub of magic items and quite the hub of commerce, this is one heck of a haul. As the party goes through, they encounter an undead horde, also known as the Usurpers. As they did their best to clear out the Usurpers, from there, they met a ghostly figure. This ghostly figure only appeared when the other 5 members sat in the other seats of that council. As they did so, they were able to learn a little bit about their culture and about the Rune Walkers. and how they themselves have been using the Aufladen stones to gift their magic to their civilization. However, they have been dead and buried for a long, long time, most likely pre-calamity. As you continue to search, you found a few undead giants who were also a member of those usurpers. You also happen to have found an incredibly cursed Staff of the Usurper. This staff is a magic item which allows the staff itself to concentrate on a spell that you have cast, as long as it is jammed into the ground. However, it does come with a hefty price. So, I see that there's a lot of things that people are sending. Rogue Dragoon wants to just let everybody else know that you can send a message in chat with the channel tools. Rogue Dragoon, why did that happen? You were just trying to throw me or something?
I didn't realize it hovered over everything else besides the thing I meant to copy paste.
Totally fine.
Inspiration for Dirt, inspiration for Kellen.
Okay.
He's got.
No problem whatsoever. So this is the way that channel points work. You can see on the right-hand side that channel points have been redeemed for specific boons. These can be wealth. These can be magic items. These can be weapons. These can be supplies. These can be traveling food so you can move on to the next location. These can also be inspiration cards. They can also be a healing yodel, which gives any character on the map a 1d4 that I will roll, and that adds to them directly. You can also attribute it to community goals, such as giving the party some healing potions, teaching their magister, which is somebody who can cast any spell from any class at any time, a new spell for a spellbook. Or you can have the Chevalier Rescue Battalion, which means that if any of these characters happen to meet the Reaper at any time during the session, the Chevalier Rescue Battalion will come in, grab their PC, and bring them back to the caravan. Although they can no longer participate in that session, their PC is safe and can come back. This does prevent permanent death when there are no healers around that can revivify. So, all right, I see that there's a couple redeemed cards. So, who gets a card and who has to draw some?
I think Dirt was first, and then Kellen.
It says, let's flip it. Let's see what happens.
Okay, give me just a moment, please. So, Dirt. All right. Dirt, what's your class?
Currently, mostly Warlock with some Rogue. But I swear I'm an honest businessman.
How much of each, please?
4 levels Warlock, 2 levels Rogue.
For this session, and this session only, you have an additional spell slot. So your first spell slot is free.
Excellent.
Who's next?
Kellen, please.
Kellen. Kellen, I need for you to roll me a d20.
Okay, I can do that. $19.
You all watch as the newest member of the caravan moves forward. As he begins to introduce himself to you, he clutches his chest. You drew the tower.
Oh, nice.
Oh, did you just die?
Oh, no.
Did you?
Oh, yes, but oh, no.
So you have 2 failed death saving throws and a single saved death throw. What you guys doing? Let's go. Come on.
All right.
Shoving a potion down his throat.
Okay, you immediately ha! And you slam it down his throat, and the moment that happens, he just hacks up like this massive, what looks to be almost tar-like substance. Good thing is that you can now quit smoking cold turkey, Kellen.
Oh, great. This is a good time for my introduction to the caravan.
So now that we've done all that, I believe it's the best time for introductions. So why don't we start with the newly resuscitated Kellen Wheatgrain? Mobius, would you please introduce yourself and Kellen Wheatgrain?
All right, I'm going to try not to chew too much scenery, but I'm going to set the scene a little bit. You're right outside Feldin's place, and this fellow with a magnificent hat and one blue and one yellow eye comes walking out, and they pause for a second before keeling over and dying. As soon as Incursion gets them up, they kind of jolt up and kind of vomit all the ichor and go, ah, oh, right. Oh, that hasn't jogged my memory either, but this is definitely the worst day ever. Hello. I am Kellen Wheatgrain. Thank you for resuscitating me. I'm not sure what happened, but I just came back from telling Dominic that I wasn't able to figure out what was going on in that, God, why can't I remember? And that's it.
Okay. So, as they discuss that, Rogue Dragoon, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Sibirk?
So I'm playing Sibirk, monk druid, mostly monk. And he's just kind of a really aloof, kind of weird lizardman. He just seems to be there for his own reasons.
So now introducing Nub Muffins, and Nub Muffins' cat.
Who just bit me?
Oh,
Archie.
sounds about right. Nub Muffins, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and Brenna?
I'm Nub Muffins. I do not have a Twitch thing or anything, but my boyfriend, who will introduce himself in a minute, does. And I play Brenna, the crazy wild magic barbarian kobold. Tiny and ragey.
Mm-hmm. Brenna and I will be working together after this session, or maybe tomorrow, to work on their signature item, which all new characters are always able to have one. Now, affectionately called Big Blue, would Karotan87 please introduce himself and Incursion?
I thought Big Blue was Marish.
Maresh is Big Blue.
Oh, Maresh is Big Blue. Sorry. Is it Incursion Blue too?
Purple.
Incursions are red. Are you purple? Okay, fair
I
enough.
thought it was purple. It looked like a
I get
purple.
confused. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
I'm looking directly into a very bright LED light. Most of my color is totally gone.
Well, and in your defense, everyone is big to Brenna.
There you go.
There you go.
Big purple. Yes, sir.
Hello, I am
Nope, that doesn't work.
Karotan87. Oh god.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all.
Yo, Big Perp.
No. Like it when you call me Big Perp.
Bull.
Yeah.
No.
Hmm.
Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Just didn't land. Also,
worry.
on this channel, you will see lots and lots of failed attempts at stuff. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and also Berserkers.
Yeah, that too. Hello, I am Karotan87, and I play the purple tiefling barbarian. No, I do not. I am not in the library cutting hair, but it's known as Incursion.
Joining us.
Carry.
Go ahead, please.
Sorry.
No worries. It was just a pause.
I carry a big stick, but I throw like a ball, and everyone knows. We protect me tank. Anyway.
Very good intro. And joining us again on this side of the violence, Dirt McGirt and Victory. Victory, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself?
Hi.
And Dirt McGirt.
Absolutely. Hello, everyone. I am Victory NYC. Tonight, I will be playing the role of Dirt McGirt. As I said a moment ago, extremely honest businessman, well-traveled cartographer, and absolutely no idea why he's involved in the Vanguard other than it seemed pretty safe following behind Incursion and Brenna. So go sketch out some places and see what we can find.
Mm-hmm. So, now that you've met the 21st Vanguard, you all are coming back to quite the haul Sibrick Incursion, Brinna, all bring back a portable hull with at least metric ton worth of Aufladen stones. All deactivated, but a metric ton of Aufladen stones. As he opens up his portable hull, sort of shakes it out as though he was shaking out a massive black carpet that leads to a different dimension. It falls onto the ground, leaving a little bit of an indention in the middle of the road. Knowing just how much this is worth, now you all have a little bit of a conundrum. So, now that the Vanguard has a massive bit of wealth, what is the Vanguard going to do with this massive bit of wealth?
Party! No.
Airship.
We can also
What do we-
put this to the Discord, link at the top, if that's something that you wish to do.
Hey, Seaver,
What?
what we gonna do with all the stone? Gonna make something?
I don't know. I can't eat it.
Are you sure about it? Have you tried?
Right, I haven't. I'll try to eat one.
Okay, you lick it and you bite on it, and it's a little hard. You start to hear the crunch and crackle of your teeth, so you're like, nah, I shouldn't do this anymore.
Nah.
Don't taste good.
Wanna try?
Sure.
Same thing.
Rock candy.
Anyone else want to try to eat a rock? Anybody?
Do not.
Okay.
They're not tasty. I feel like maybe we should get someone with more arcane prowess to give it a look-see.
Okay. Erezever
Maybe.
is your caravan magister. So if you want to get any information, you can always ask him.
We asked the one with the dude the spell thingy to identify all our... Didn't he identify any of our equipment, or was that the last time with the Myrmidon?
He identified all of your equipment.
Got it.
So the way that Erezever works is that at one point during the session, at any time, you can use one of Erezever's spells.
Cool then.
Sort of like a free spell thing. If you haven't used anything, you can always use Identify. It gives you a free casting. You
If
could
we've
also
got a metric ton of this stuff, how are we going to transport it?
The hole.
Forgot about the hole.
It's a big hole.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
Should we
Checking out the hole. Let's see if Rick is just like holding it, Looney Tunes style, I imagine.
Both
It's literally-
for fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's bottle. Hello.
And if I
Nothing
remember
happens.
right, the trader said we could bring some to make enchanted equipment for like a fraction of the cost. Or we
So-
can get a lot of gold.
We could get a butt ton of gold.
Mhm.
I think someone mentioned about an enchanto as this Berserkers out of character.
Okay. What?
I don't remember. Who mentioned about the enchanter? Was that like out of
was-
character?
That was me. So you could get, you could either try to convince an enchanter to come and join your caravan, which becomes one of your crafters. You currently have a blacksmith and an herbalist. So you could try to get an enchanter to come in and start working with that. That would be base material that would last you forever, so they can just continue to work. You can also just simply sell it. It's 15 empowered Aufladen stones worth, so that's 5 times 15. It's a lot of money. But you also have to find somebody that has that much money.
Right. That might be. Someone's gonna have to take out a loan.
Yeah.
So Dirk's just kind of like doing some math in his head, and then he starts thinking like, so far, not really an attractive target, right? A lot of these people are refugees fleeing the war. Like, nobody's going to come after us.
Quick build.
If we suddenly have a bunch of valuables, that becomes something people, whether it's gold or stones or what's the most portable way to go about this, right? Like I don't want to endanger everybody else unless we're planning on like settling down or spending this on or dispersing people, right?
Yeah, but we're a caravan of people who are known to go out and kill stuff. So I don't think people would come out and fight us unless they had
Caravan
an
of
Look,
adventurers.
Dirt's looking around like we're a murder train. Oh Lord, what have I signed up for?
This has no brakes. But you guys are a group of adventurers that will take on jobs for coin.
With that said, we could do it like this. We could get the enchanter and we can still do this airship that everyone's going crazy over. I think it's crazy. But if you guys want to do that, we can maybe build the airship as we travel. I don't know how.
You could either build the airship. Remember, too, Feldin's Cairn has also got a lot of real estate that it's looking to get rid of. Or, sorry, that it's looking to sell off.
We can establish a recruitment post. Join the caravan.
Yeah, that's very possible. This place is
Some
meant for
pylons.
adventurers to come through. This entire place was built on top of these ruins. So
And of course,
most
Brennan
of
is big on the enchanter.
and you all
Oh,
do
with,
have
with
the.
this kind of money, maybe we
Sorry, go ahead.
see with this kind of money, maybe we can buy some sort of seat and power here in the city. I mean, how much does it take to buy out Dominic? He's got to have a price.
Which is very funny because we can just call Evil Emu and it's like, how much would it cost you to give up your entire your entire city?
He can stay the figurehead. We just want like, a majority seats on whatever council he's got.
He doesn't have a council. Sole proprietorship.
Oh,
Now he might after today. What's his price?
Good point.
do we have the hotline? Do we have like a sending stone to Dominic?
But this is what you all currently know. Nobody knows that you have this stone yet. You brought this out in a portable hole, packed inside of a would be considered a duffel bag. It's completely up to you what you want to do with it.
I think selling it would be kind of stupid. That would definitely let everybody know.
Only if we turn around and spend the money.
No, I mean, when we sell it, we're like, hey, look, we got all this stuff and now we got all this money.
Which is why we spend the money.
I feel like there's a term for this. I think it's called money launder out to dry. I don't remember the term.
No.
I'm just saying, I know I like magic and I'm pretty sure you all like magic. So having an enchanter would be pretty cool.
Sprugs.
Magical items on call? Yes. Well, maybe not on call, but we could work to something that could help us along the way.
It's potential. Yeah.
1 billion platinum.
That's not true. Don't listen to that. This is not Deal or No Deal. Okay.
Okay, well, so far we've still got it under wraps a little bit because it's in the hole. So
Very much.
maybe we ask around about some of those avenues and start to just ascertain: do we have enough? Do we feel like we can go back and get more to accomplish whatever? Right? Like,
Now that it's
probably
cleared
got a ton
out,
of options.
now that it's cleared out, it's very possible. But you also know that you were sent down there to clear it out. They're most likely
Somebody
looking
knows.
to get that avenue of mining back started again.
So
So
why?
occupy the mine.
Let's just do this. Let's just take. Can we break apart the stones out of character?
Yeah, it's
Like
possible
into
to break
like
them apart.
smaller pieces. Okay. Why don't we just break parts off that we need, and then just keep all this here hidden away, and then
If-
as we need it, we break it apart.
Arsenio is. What's your question, Arsenio? I didn't see it. Quick question. Our good Vanguard member did not use their card from last week when they were on the side of death and destruction. Does the card carry over to us? Yep. Yes, it does. The smeration goes to the person. Also, how did you know that I knew Spanish?
Well guessed.
Okay.
Everybody who watches the Gus and Eddie podcast knows what preguntas are.
I don't
I
watch
don't know.
that, so.
I've had some people say, "Who's pregnant?" I'm like, "Oh God."
Oh no.
Yo soy muy embarazado.
I think what he's asking, actually, Bizarchus, is if because the Ravenous didn't use their cards last week, if the Ravenous get to have those cards this week.
Oh, then no. It's based on the person.
Oh, well, I told Horsenio he can have it because it was purchased for Ravenous intent.
Wouldn't he have to flip it then? Since they just
Whatever we're
gave
going to do.
those cards?
Yeah, he would have to flip it.
Oh, this would be hilarious.
The Ravenous killed himself.
Chaos.
Okay, so I'm going to put this on my keyboard so that I know that this one's specifically for the Ravenous, so I don't mess this up. All right, but that one,
So I'll be
yeah,
good.
so you're only able to have two because there's only two players there, so you had to have drawn one. All right, so that one's there. Now that that's the case, we're good to go. So you all don't need to make this decision now. This can be something that you leave to the Discord to make the final decision, like at the top. But as you decide to go for that, you can also make up to two very rare items. You can have them commissioned. So those are things you can do as well. They just cannot be conjuration magic, because that business. That is awful. I hate that. Oh. No. Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing, Carol.
You
Not
guys
gonna-
want to make
slay
teleportation?
me.
He has to prepare the entire world.
It's like-
But we just want 2 horns of Valhalla. That's all
Nope.
we want.
No, you're not going to get any horns of Valhalla.
I just want a duffel-sized bag of tricks.
Anyway, now that you all have spent a decent amount of time in the caravan, is there anything else that you would like to do here?
I think we're just gonna
Do we
keep
need to talk to Dominic?
Okay.
We should probably turn in the quest arena.
You'll need to turn in the quests in order to receive the rewards from it, because you have not gone back there yet. Spent the rest of the time...
And more importantly, the notoriety.
Very true.
Yes.
Goes a long way. So, will you all be moving on to your next location? If you're all nodding your heads, I can't tell. Remember, my
Oh yeah, no.
massive screen in front of me, and you guys are like way down there.
Did you want to go turn in the quest and then do one of the other places?
Well, we definitely need to go let him know it's clear.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Yeah, let's keep this energy. So yeah, that's where the Kellen event happened, because Kellen was just on their way out of Feldin's place when they dropped dead abruptly. So
Mhm.
all we have to do is kind of walk in the door. That's pretty convenient.
It's very
Just
true.
drop that.
Can I please have... I will allow you to make either a medicine check or a perception check. Kellen, you may make neither. But everyone else, you all may choose what you would like to roll. They will have different outcomes. Nice incursion.
I see all.
We all did perception. Oh wait, my medicine's just as good as my perception. Oh well, too late now.
Dirt, are you going to roll?
Yes, one moment. Apologies.
No worries.
Perception.
Okay. Looking at the large gob that came out of Kellen, you can see something that kind of wriggles within it.
Just looking at Incursion and Seaberg, seeing if one of them's going to try to eat this too.
I'll poke it with a stick. With my
Okay.
stick.
You poke it with a stick, and it's definitely coagulated. It looks like a big ball of blood, but there is something that's moving in it.
Do we have
Is this how you guys give birth? Is this what this is?
what the hell? I
You're
don't
human,
think that's
right,
how that works.
Kellen? Okay.
Pardon?
I can see why nobody
Whoa!
rolled medicine.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the empty healing potion. Can I try to put the wiggly thing in the coagulated blood into the healing potion? Empty healing potion bottle.
Oh, sure. So you grab it. Are you just gonna like try to scoop it in there?
I'm gonna like scoop it and take out the cylinder small with the other hand and just kind of force it in.
Okay, you do so, and I don't know if you've ever tried to put Jello into a bottle before, but it's a lot like that.
Pretty much.
So as you like keep squeezing it and keep pressing it in, eventually you find that there is this large worm that's inside, and it almost looks like a lamprey.
Ooh. Is that the worm they always talk about when you drink tequila?
No.
I don't drink tequila, so that is not what that is.
This is a worm that opens to a circular mouth, and there's many small spines within it. It's made to drink blood.
Swallow that thing whole.
Brenna looks around at everybody staring at it and goes, "What is wrong with you people?" and takes her mace and smashes its face in.
Okay, so you take your mace while Incursion's still holding the bottle, and bow! And as you do, home run. And you just watch a big spray of blood coming out one side. Incursion is now covered, just like the arm that he was holding. It's all splashed with a bunch of Kellen's sick blood.
You might want to go get washed up.
Is the water pretty close?
Yeah, you can easily go find a wash bin.
I mean, is the river pretty close to where we're standing?
No.
Ah, drats. I just go to the nearest wash bin and just stick my water, hand in the water and just splish it about. Look at it. Okay, that's good.
Okay,
Swish,
you
swish.
swirl it around a little bit. The water's really murky. You can see, like, Breeze is looking up. It's like, what the hell? And she purifies the water really quick.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So-
dude, what were you eating?
Well, that's the complicated bit there. I remember talking to Dominic today. He said that there was a new caravan in town, and that they were going to help figure out what was going on in the butcher shop. I helped build the butcher shop, so I said that I'd take a look. Actually, that's the most I've remembered all day. Everything after that was me walking outside of Feldin's place and throwing up that. Well, I mean, you know the rest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no medical expert, but I
were
think you have
eat
worms.
stuff in that butcher shop that was like, I mean, there hasn't been there in a long time. Were you doing eat rotten meat?
I'm honestly not sure what happened. I honestly don't remember walking into the butcher shop. I'm just now recalling the conversation about going to the butcher shop. So my memory is shot.
Perception check. Is he drunk or hungover?
Give me an insight check. He's not drunk. But when you're looking at like sort of the glisten in his eye, you've seen this before. One of your people has used charm magic, and you have seen this. You're thinking that somebody may have illusioned him, or may have glamored him.
Oh, I know what's wrong with him. Here, come with me for a minute. I'll grab Kellen and bring him over to Avazir.
Okay. So
And then-
Erziever is there. Yes.
Can you cast Dispel on him? Charm.
Oh yeah, sure. I have to roll for that.
I know
Caravan's
what this
level
is as a
s-
player.
Caravan's level 6.
Level
I
6.
I interrupt everybody and I go, wait, hold on. You said charmed. And I pull out my bagpipes and I play a counter charm.
Okay. Well, that already happened. So Erezever is casting Dispel on you.
I'm gonna beat you to it.
Well, I don't want you to use it just yet. So the spell magic goes off. He is able to beat the DC. Your modify memory is now erased. You remember going into the butcher shop? As you went in, everything was business as normal. There was somebody that was there in the bottom floor. You found an altar. It was a very amenable person. They seemed quite nice. They just wanted to talk. They wanted you to know that they meant no harm. They just wanted to be left alone. And they're just trying to make their way in the world. They don't want to hurt anybody. But you caught him at a bad time, and he looked you in the eyes. Something happened to you, and you felt the overwhelming urge to leave. As you did, he offered you a slab of meat that you're not sure was cooked.
Okay, I just kind of I relayed that to the rest of the caravan, and yeah.
Do we want to consider 2-for-1 and just let Dominic know there's a guy with modified memory in there?
I mean, we just got rid of it, but we can tell them that, hey, there are people doing bad shit, bad stuff.
Well, he knows there's people doing bad stuff. That's why he asked us to go there. Or something bad. I mean, it's kind of helpful to know it's a person. But I mean, I kind of have a hard time believing it didn't mean you any harm. Whatever he fed you, it killed you.
That's certainly true. Yeah, I don't think they should be allowed to be left there, because if I didn't run into you, I may have just stayed dead. So maybe we nip this one in the bud.
It's fine with me. What do you want to do first?
Well, we still need to go let Feldin know we cleared out the mine.
Guess that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, we should go let him know.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
And Berk will head out.
All right. Is everybody heading out?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yep.
You all make your way back to Feldin's Cairn. I don't know why I'm having the hardest time saying Feldin's Cairn. It's such an easy thing to say, too.
Yeah, especially because it's Feldin's Berth Redeemer's Cairn.
Damn it!
It's okay. We love you. We understand. It's you're doing a lot with a little, and we love you.
Thank you.
That's
So,
death save.
yeah, you didn't die today, so that's good.
I am so appreciative that you didn't just be like, okay, so Azrael or Vana?
Vana!
Which you totally could have. I would have had
No,
that
you
coming.
rolled the d20. When anybody rolls, so this is, I'm not making this up. This is the card that you drew. This is the tower. If anybody draws this card, especially if it's upside down, it's an immediate roll d20. That's your last death save. You drew just enough to get yourself up. If you would have drew a natural 20, then you would have like fell down, hacked up your lungs, and then sucked them back in, and you would have been fine or something. Not too sure how that would work out, but you would have been fine regardless. Okay, so Feldin's Berth, the Redeemer's Cairn. I'm going to change that name at some point. It's okay, work in progress. I'm Berserkus. As you all get yourself back into the city, you make your way over towards Feldin Manor. As you do so, the same haughty guards are outside. They see the same people. You may enter. He's waiting for you inside.
Thank you, good sir. You're probably better with talking. Yeah. Well, I'll brief you on what happened, and then give him this one. I think you wanted this one, right? The green one.
The what?
Oh, hello.
We cleared out the mine, killed a bunch of skeletons. Here's a crystal.
Don't talk to me about it. Just talk to the boss, please.
Ray, have you not done this before? Follow me. And I just walked to Feldin's because I've been there a million times.
Okay. So you walk over to Feldin's place. It's later at night. So you see that the upper left-hand corner rooms on the second floor, those are all the ones with no padlock on them. After a little bit of time, you go up and you start knocking on each one of the doors and just going down. Eventually, a bunch of people start opening up those doors and looking out. Each one of them has on this ridiculously massive hat. Eventually, Dominic comes out, and it looks like he has two marionette puppets that are being hung from mage hands above his head, and his hat is the stage. And he's like, "Yes, hello."
Right. Well, I almost died again, but this time it wasn't probably my fault. I'm not sure actually. But yeah, I've hooked up with the caravan. They've done their job, and we're gonna do the job that you sent me to do earlier, which I kind of forgot about until just now when I almost died.
I am so happy to see that you're okay. Man, I can't tell you how much that you are so important. Hello, you all. Welcome back. So the job that I had you do was the one that was the contract, right?
We cleared out the mines. They're
Thank
ready
you.
to go back in now.
Yes, yes, the mines. Oh, the ones with all the stones. Perfect. So, what was the issue?
There was undead all over, and we talked to some like ancient ghost lady who just wants to not be there anymore. She says to mine it out so that they can go away.
Oh, so it's haunted. Okay, we can work with that. But they want us to take everything, and you got
They do.
permission? This is the first
She
time a
said to
ghost has ever
them
given me
go away.
consent to take everything. Wow. Okay. So they want to leave. Perfect.
They're like
and
trapped there because their magic is like holding them in the stones or something.
I see.
It was really confusing, but
Well, that is incredible. If you don't mind, I'm just going to write this down really quick. And he opens up a pretty thick, small book. You can see that many of the pages are sort of folded and creased in a way that looks like he's been writing in this for a long time. And as he's moving across, he's asking you to repeat a bunch of small details, like as detailed as possible. It takes you like a good 10 minutes just to say a bunch of very simple things. So as you continue to finish this up, he's like, "Okay, great. And do you have a copy of the contract? Or do you remember how much we said this contract would be?" Because
50 plat.
it's a very busy place, you know. You said 50,
Looking around
50
for
platinum?
secretary here.
Sure, that's perfect. Give me just a moment. And he comes back, and after a little bit of time, he's like, 1, 2, 3,
That was
50.
100
There you
platinum.
It's Elizabeth. Is this good? I just yelled out a number.
I'll give Sivert the thumbs up and then just meld it right into a bow, or not a bow, a bow. And then when I make eye contact with Dominic next, I'm like, "Sir, let me tell you, that is a extraordinary hat. I am quite spellbound by your chapeau." And then Dirt's gonna cast Mage Hand himself and give Dominic back the sound of one hand clapping in recognition of this amazing hat.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my goodness. I wish that my friends were here to see this.
Question. I could have sworn it was a little bit more. I thought it was like 250 platinum. I could have sworn it was like 2,500 gold pieces.
Well, your friend there said it was
swear
50.
you had it. I swear you had the contract, didn't you?
Well, there should always be two copies. Do you have the other copy?
Oh,
Have heard the good ones do it in triplicate. We should really refine our paperwork
I
practices.
should have asked Azazel for it.
Actually,
Azrael for it. Azrael had the
Of
contract.
course, Azrael had it.
Yeah. The Paladin, yep. We always give them the contracts.
Okay, so I don't want to shirk you guys, so just make sure. This could have just been somebody said something really quick, so I don't want anybody to have any sour feelings.
No sour feelings. This is just incursion going, wait, my
Do you
memory.
all
It was
remember
Brenda
how
trying
much
to
the
do math and
contract
going,
was
that
there
doesn't
for?
seem like it was enough.
I don't. I don't even think I was there.
We don't know what's.
If I had to guess, because I was there, I thought it was 2,500 gold, but
That's
I
what I
can't
thought.
remember.
And that's why I was like 50 platinum. It seems a little on the short side.
You know
I
who
mean,
would know the answer
ultimately,
to
he doesn't
this?
know how much we already took, right?
You know who would know
We
the
have
answer to
tons of
this? Who
wealth.
I'm very very sure is listening right now. Hey, Horsenio or exactly 10 chicken nuggets. Do you remember?
They would know. They're smarties.
Mm-hmm. You may come back into the voice chat if you wish to tell them.
I can find this.
500 platinum.
I'm gonna look at Horsenio for this one because I do not.
So, I do. So, in one of these kinds of things, you can either simply just bypass entirely, or you can use a roll. So, I know how much it was. But if you guys are like a little bit behind on notes, that's totally fine. Since some of you were there when these contracts were given out, I'm going to allow those who entered Feldin's Cairn first. This was everybody in the second episode, so after the Krebs Stare. So, for all of you, you may roll me a wisdom check. If you roll a wisdom check above 10, I'll tell you how much it was.
We'll go Druid.
Okay. Brenna, it was 250. It was 500 each. 500 gold per person.
So it's 250 platinum.
250 platinum. That's correct.
Okay.
Sibrik was right. He just didn't get it completely right.
Wow.
I just yelled out a number. I
It was 50
know.
platinum just for helm.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
Clearly, I'm the most important
About
person in the
himself. So
party.
That kind of typical.
Totally fine. So this is for any aspiring DMs out there. Your players aren't always going to remember like all those little things. This is the way that I make it so that it's like, oh, I remember now, because remembering is an effort. So I just simply have them roll a wisdom check. If they get above 10, I give them the answer. If they roll below, they just forget, and the information is lost to the ether. This can benefit
Yeah, roll below.
or hinder. So anybody who gives anybody shit for taking notes during a session, this is their punishment.
Always take notes.
Always. So,
While we have Dominic's attention, Dirt would also like to say, you have, in addition to your hat wear, which is, of course, top notch, this is my first trip through the city, but on the way over here, I saw what I believe to be some of the most beautiful gazebos I've ever seen. As it seems like we're doing a bit of work here for the town, my friends here cleared out the mine. We've heard some news from our new friend, Mr. Wheatgrass, here about the butcher shop. It seems like we're doing a bit of business. What would it take to get a gazebo dedicated to us?
oh, that's
Oh,
very,
wheat
very
grain.
simple. Yes.
It's wheat grain.
Yeah, wheat
Honest
grain,
mistake,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure. I'm sure it's an honest mistake.
Wheat grain. Okay. To answer your question, your name. Sorry, we've met, right?
McGirt. Yes. Dirt
McGirt.
McGirt.
We've met. Yes, we have. I'm so sorry. My memory. If you want to get another gazebo, not the dining establishment, the gazebo, but just one on the side.
Yes. A standard edition, not quite the nominal gazebo, but a standard one for small gatherings, children's birthdays, bacchanals, as you would.
I will tell you what.
Blood
we can
Eagle
do
rituals.
Is there are currently 175 gazebos within the city limits. 176 of them are currently commissioned. So what we can do is add your name on one of those that will be built.
All right. We can start with our name, and then as we become better and better friends, we can augment it from there. This will be tremendous. And then I'll hand him a hastily drawn map, basically like a map to the stars, but it's like a map to the best hats, and has Feldin's Berth on there.
Wow. I'm never going to have to look hard again. It's all right here. You are very useful. Sir. Sir, you are so very
Thank you.
useful.
One businessman to another. It's important to network.
Oh, you're a man of business. Perfect. So am I. We're always looking for more merchants. Maybe you would
Indeed.
consider a long-term stay. What do you say?
That would actually be tremendous. For as long as these feet have let me stay in any one place. But it's good to have some place to call home, if for nothing other than to have somewhere to look forward to come back to after your adventures.
Well, currently 60% of our real estate is uninhabited. We've had a lot of people go off to the front lines. We've had a lot of people also leave because they're worried about the front lines, and a lot of people that just simply, adventurers curse. Live fast, die young, that kind of thing.
Is this place welcoming to adventurers? Some places
Oh.
are a little bit like, oh, we bring trouble.
No, this place was founded by adventurers. The blood of
tremendous.
excitement and adrenaline runs through the canals. Not
Wow,
really.
that is
It's-
something I will. Oh,
That's just fresh. That's just fresh water. But
nonetheless, the spirit, indeed.
yes,
Today
the
I can-
spirit.
I can tell you from personal experience. I was just wandering the lines after leaving my parents' home farm, and I quickly was directed to this town as it was being built, and I actually helped build about 40 gazebos myself. Not by myself, but I was involved in the making of about 40 gazebos, as well as a few shops and homes. Just as a
Now
simple
I remember
carpenter.
you.
Yes, Kellen. I keep telling you, my name is Kellen Wheatgrain.
Right.
Everyone knows. I'm the guy with You know
He's the
how
guy with
usually-
fiber problems.
Usually people play bagpipes and you can't stand it, but there's one guy in town who can actually play bagpipes listenably. That's me, Kellen Wheatgrain. I also play the whistle stick.
Now I definitely remember you.
Insight check. Can he actually play bagpipes well? You don't actually.
Inside check. Does he actually play the whistle stick?
Okay, I'm just going to answer that without even having to roll. Yes.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity. I pull out the whistle stick and I passively play a grung song.
Immediately
Like,
as that happens, you see another mage hand going, and it just plugs up the other end.
yeah,
And he's like,
I'm
no.
better-
Thank you very much. The band will be playing shortly, and I saved my time for them. No offense, but I do want them to feel like they're, my one and only.
No, that's fine. I chose the whistle stick. I'm better at the pipes, but they're louder. I'll just wait.
Just as a question to the DM,
What's up?
is Dominic actually not even making any of the hand gestures, and the two mannequins, marionettes up top, are the ones doing all the hand gestures as he's just talking with his hands crossed?
No,
Okay.
Dominic is, but there's actually a marionette play going on above his head.
That would
Like
be
there's
such...
actual action. There's like right now a sword fight, and then they turn, and then they're a totally different set of marionettes with different costumes. Now it's a romance scene above his head.
Incursion's not
Very,
paying
very
attention.
distracting.
Incursion's lost.
Romance scene.
He's watching that.
So is Brenna.
Would we
She's
happen to?
never talked after she was done talking to him because she got backed up just enough she can see him and she's just staring.
Hmm.
Any of these stories that we would know? Are these like classic fables, or is this like the story of Dominic's life being played on his hat?
I never thought that somebody would catch this. You're gonna get a card of inspiration for this. Roll me a history check.
All right.
Okay. You don't know the love story, but you do know the current fight is between Azukanazor and Dominic himself.
Ooh. All right. I'm sure it's full of dashing swordplay. I'm sure.
Oh, very dashing.
Dirt's also then more than 50% mesmerized by what's going on the hat with the fight scene. Even though he understands Dominic's in front of him, he's still very much like in suspense about how this is going to turn out.
Okay. How much longer, and are you going to talk to him about anything else to keep him there so that he'll continue on?
Hey, did you guys get paid, or is it just me?
Sure. What is your name? And the guy looks up. Roy. Roy. Yes. So sorry, Roy. Could you please fetch 200 platinum from the coffers, and please pay them. Now that I know what the contract is, I'm so sorry about that. Paperwork, there's thousands of them back there. So, yes. How else can I help you?
Where can I find a wig?
Oh, probably most of the milliners.
Okay.
Question: do I recognize Azakanazar?
Roll me a history check.
Nope.
Not in this form, you don't.
All right. Well, I guess I'm looking around at my party members, and I guess we're off to check out the spot Wheatgrain was saying there's some trouble.
Shopping!
Excuse me, barley bread. Could you just wait just one moment, please? Give me just a second. I need to. If you're going to do this, I need to write out a new. Need to write out a new thing. Let's see. This is the butcher shop, and you got. Let's see. Dirt and in curbing. What is your name, little one, please?
Brenna.
Brenna, and other Brenna, and Cairn barley bread. Okay. So as you are going on this for us, I believe the. Did I discuss what you would be receiving?
100 platinum.
I think there was something about taking over stewardship of the shop.
The butcher shop. If we got this taken care of.
Oh, yes, the deed to the butcher shop on Central Plaza. Yes, absolutely. That would be great if you and yours would take the rest of that property. That'd be fantastic. And he just, like licks the pen, and then he like and his signature takes up most of the page, but he has it listed, and he's like, okay, so this is my copy, and give me a moment, and he puts another page on top of it, and he just mine. Triplicate. Thank you for reminding me. And he gives it over to Roy. So as Roy like puts it up, he's like, "Thank you, sir." Walks over and drops it into what looks to be a big bin. If you've ever seen like the legislative box that they have in the legislature, just puts it in there.
Put your suggestions here.
It's a lot like that, yeah.
We should probably put ours in Sibrik's portable hole so it's always safe.
Do we still have that with me? I thought I would keep that at the caravan so, we don't get attacked when people see the metric ton of expensive things.
I thought in the hole they couldn't see it.
If the
I thought
hole
you
is
could-
completely unfurled, then they can.
I'm pretty sure the hole is
oh.
just heck. Yep. You left it there, right?
Okay.
Right, Big Brenna?
Sibert doesn't respond. He doesn't know who you're talking to. He's like,
I would say that.
where is she? Where is she?
Who's this in Kerbin? I don't know this man's name. Is that like a long lost brother of mine?
So as this happens, he's
I
like,
think the
"Thank you
first
all
step of
so
this-
very, very much for all of your assistance to Feldin's birth, and we cannot wait for you all to become full-fledged landowning property. Good luck. I'm gonna go back." He walks away.
Hi.
Right.
As-
Well, you'll never really get used to those exits, but they will be consistent.
I like his hat.
So
Oh yeah.
I reckon
Pretty, but
step
it doesn't
one is
seem all there.
got to find this
What if-
barley bread guy to take him with us to the butcher shop.
Right,
wonder
you
if
know.
this
Listen, Mr. McGirt. Okay, let's not be making fun of each other's names, or should I just call you Dirt? Anyway, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But if I can talk on Dominic Feldin, he looked at me in my eyes when I was just a piss and vinegar 19-year-old who only wanted to bash the heads of any noble that I found, and he sat me
you have
down.
nobles?
No, I don't have any nobles. They took over my family's farm, which I was supposed to inherit. Long story short, I hate all nobles. But
Can I
Dominic,
bash their heads in?
this is more of a co-op. I'm just gonna, big ragey beef man. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. You're gonna say what you're gonna say, and we're gonna do it in that turn order. Anyway, Dominic Feldin, great guy. I had no reason to be such a good builder or such a good friend as I became, but I am a landowner here because he gave me the opportunity to earn my keep, and I did just that. So there's no one I hold in higher regard than Dominic Feldin. Is he a bit off? I think you need to be to survive in a world like this.
I have 2 questions.
Go ahead.
And I'll turn to Dirt. I'll be like, is it your name, Dirt? I thought your name was Dirt. Is it not Dirt?
My name is Dirt. I hand him my card, McGirt, photographer. I also hand him another card that I've quickly made that says Cairn barley bread, bagpipes, and whistle sticks.
I tear it up with
anyways.
I tear that up with my mage hand.
And then I turn back to Kellen and be like, you piss vinegar?
It's an expression. Why do I try? Anyway, I was very angry, like maybe a lizard folk who hasn't eaten in 4 days.
Yeah, you should work on that. That's
Oh no, I did. I'm saying that's where I was, and now I'm pretty fine. I mean, I coughed up blood, and I wasn't pretty. I'm not angry as much as I just want the problem solved.
We have 2 very different definitions of fine, but hey.
It's all relative.
You do seem to collect angry people here.
So, as you all are escorted out the front, you are brought to the very, very edge. And now that Kellen has his memory back, you know exactly where to go to if you're going to go to the butcher shop. But is there anything else that you wish to do in town before you go back to the caravan and prepare yourself?
Yes.
What would you like
I
to do?
must buy a wig.
Okay. You go and you find a corner milliner. This is a sort of a one-size-fits-all shop. Roll me a d20, please. Okay. Oh, what is the name of that person that I had the other day? Crack me up.
Oh, maybe you should take notes. No, I'm sorry. That's me.
Nice. I like that. Okay. So as you get there, you find Bandersnatches. And as you look on the outside of this room, on the outside of this building, it is covered in what look to be fluffy different bits of filigree. You see a bunch of embossing all over the walls, a frieze that depicts beautiful Rococo design. This is gaudy. But looking inside, they have hats upon mannequins, upon wigs, upon clothing, some full outfits, but mostly headwear. And you see underneath is a stamp and a signature that looks to be made very simple with... thank you guys very, very much for all the gift subs. I'm seeing them coming through. I really, really appreciate it. So as you see the filigree coming towards the bottom, you notice that it's signed by Dominic Feldin himself. So as you walk in, you hear the ding, 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 ding. And they look over, it's like, hello, welcome to Bandersnatch. What can I get for you?
I need a
Sir?
wig.
Sir?
I need a wig.
A wig.
Long, shiny.
Long and shiny. Can I interest you in Mylar? Great for parties.
Sure. What is it? What am I looking at?
You know those balloons that are made and they look kind of shiny like metal?
Yeah.
It's like that. It's a wig that's made out of that material. And it goes down to about the bottom of your neck. It gives you sort of like a bob cut.
Longer.
Oh, okay. What is your budget?
And I'll take up my 50 platinum.
Good lord. Let me take you to the back. And as that happens, they start bringing you like more exotic things out. They bring you what they say is Pegasus tail hair. They show you
Silky.
They show you one that is made entirely out of owlbear feathers. They show you one that is made entirely from rock feathers. They show you one that is made entirely from salamander fur. There's a lot of them here that you're like, is that even a real creature? But they make some very interesting ones. If your budget is 50 platinum, it's a matter of what do you want? And they're going to have it.
Which one will survive combat? Because I fight a lot.
I don't think I'm going to take it away from you unless you're like jump into
Okay.
lava.
Fair enough.
Head first.
I will take just 3 long, shiny ones of the fancy ones they brought out. I don't know. Just as long as they're long and shiny. Doesn't care.
Okay, the long and shiny ones are going to be 15 gold each.
That's fine.
Okay. So the long ones, you have one that goes down to about the middle of your back, another one that goes down to the small of your back, and another one that goes down way past your butt. And your tail sort of splits in between them. One of them is bright blue, one of them is bright green, and one of them is is sort of fiery red and glistens in the light.
Nice. All right. Minus 45 gold.
Minus 45 gold to that purchase. Yes. So now you have 3 wigs, which is cool.
That's it. That's all I wanted to do.
Awesome. Anybody else want to do something while they're still in town?
Oh, I have a friend. As we are walking through discreetly, I will tag 1 or 2 people wearing pants with the wand of fever-resistant immaturity.
Can you please say that again one more time, but as Karotan? I'm sorry, I didn't understand most of that.
Sorry, that was Incursion trying to be sneakily. Incursion would like to
He wants to use the dick wand.
Way to steal his thunder, man.
Oh, the wand
Wow.
of pubescent immaturity?
Yeah, pubescent immaturity. I would like to strike 2 more people with, like in awkward conversations, like they're having a really deep conversation, and just tag one of them
Okay,
with it, and
So-
then like maybe.
Pants.
got it. So you are looking
wear a
across
kilt.
and you happen to see somebody who very much looks like a Chad. As you see them, and they're sort of like leaning over and they're like pressing they're an adventurer, so they are wearing like a half plate armor. They're pressing themselves forward. Their butt is like really round, but they're like really getting into this person's space, and they're just trying to have like a coffee alone. You can tell that the person that they're going over is very, very perturbed by this. And you can just hear his voice is like, well, when I slew the dragon, there were 2, and I could slay them all night long. And you just watch it. He looks down, and the moment that happens, you just watch as the bartender comes out, a massive half-orc gentleman comes out with his bartender grips on either side, and he just looks over and is like, Morty, no, I didn't mean it. She was we're just having a conversation. Oh. And you just watch this big guy. That's it, bud. Pow! And you just watch him splash, going right into the river, or right into the canal. So as that happens, you watch as she's just like, I can't believe he keeps doing this to me, Dad. And he's like, I know, sweetie. Come on, let's go.
Right, better luck next time, Davin. Yeah, he deserved that.
As he comes out, he's like trying really hard not to cry, but his lower lip is giving him away, and he's just covered in water. So as you look around as well, go ahead and roll me a d20.
Roll a what?
Roll me a d20. One second.
Not subtle.
The guards notice you.
Not subtle. This could just be for sleep.
Yes! Okay, so as you are doing this, you happen to notice that there is somebody that is walking down, and they're in pretty shiny armor. It's somebody with hair like Berserkus, like mine, pretty short on the sides, a little bit long on the top, swaying towards the back, white hair, large gold eyes, though not really much of a pupil. But as he's doing that, you're also seeing that he's walking next to a giant boar. He has this massive chest tattoo on. He has a massive symbol on his chest that looks like a torch. As that happens, you're just like, that guy. And you just watch as he's walking forward, and he's... Dominic, I know you're there. Dominic? It's gone now. Nobody was here for that. Come on, buddy. Just hear... And he walks off, his armor clanking as he moves away. He has a sheath, no sword.
Curious.
Does Kellen know this character?
Roll me a history check, please.
All right. I'm okay with those. 16.
Oh.
Yes, yes, Carol, what's up? Or Incursion?
I was just gonna say, do I recognize the symbol of the torch at all?
Yes, you do. It's identical to the Torchbrand Mall.
Oh.
Okay. With the 16, though, you don't know their name. You just know that they are most likely with the Order of the Torch.
Hey, Brenna.
What?
Yo, the gentleman over there with the pig. I think his symbol matches the one on the ball. I've used it for a while and I gave it to you, but this is the first time I've seen something else with the symbol.
Oh, right. No, I've seen that symbol on your... Yeah, that is exactly the same as that tattoo. That is the symbol of the Order of the Torch. I believe it's an order of paladins. I don't know much about them, but they seem to be pretty cool. I've never had the problem with one personally.
How do they feel about barbarians using their paladin things? Should I hide it?
Do I know that much?
Brenna and Kellen, please roll me a d20. Or not a d20,
Okay.
but roll me a history check.
History
Oh.
check.
I was like, oh boy.
14.
Natural
Ooh.
20.
Brenna, no. This isn't a you're not one of us, you can't play with our toys sort of situation.
That's good, because I like toys.
No, they're not like the Brotherhood of Steel, which is not part of this universe, and I didn't just say it.
But because it is a magic relic, there is potential that if you give it there is potential that if you give it back, maybe they would do something for you.
There's a choice.
Can I give it back after we go do things today?
It's possible.
Important to sacrifice when things are still meaningful to you.
gonna
Dirt's
pull
also
it out
scratching his
and
chin at
go
that Brotherhood
look
of.
at it, 'cause I love it.
We could check
Well,
back in with Dominic.
maybe I can just I'll go talk to him about it, and I'll see if it. I have other toys. I really like this toy.
You
But-
do smack good things with it.
Well, this is just what you assume.
She's just gonna go up to talk to him about it and be like, "Hey,
He turns
Hey!
around.
I
Hi.
saw you got that symbol on your armor. I have this, and it has the same symbol on it.
Oh. Wow. Where'd you get that?
Our group got it off of something that they fought, I think." Does she actually know where they got it? Because all she knows is Incursion gave it to her.
Yes.
You
actually-
were in the fight against it. It was against the Bliblios.
No, that's
no,
the
it's
Sunder
not.
Small.
Not the Torchbrand Mall. You're right. Sorry, I got the name.
The Torchbrand Ball was before Incursion even joined. It was like before.
I actually found it.
What was it?
Oh.
Burton Madigan in the 3rd Vanguard found it.
Yes.
Oh,
In
snap.
the abandoned church.
So
I think some of the people we traveled with found it somewhere. I don't know. The big guy over there had given it to me when I first joined their group.
Oh,
Hello.
nice to meet you.
It's
Shepard.
it's pretty awesome.
Incursion.
Shepard
Brenna.
Outbody. Nice to meet you, everybody.
It's
Oh.
nice to meet you.
This is Porky.
It's just kind of staring at him like, I've seen this statue.
Yeah, it's a thing. How can I help you?
I just wanted to show you because I felt like we were connected somehow because I'm carrying this and you've got that, but now I feel like maybe
Well-
I'm not supposed to have this or something because you
No.
look like you know it.
It would be nice to have it back.
Is
will
it
be honest.
yours?
Not mine. No, it's my orders. But my order is kind of small. If you find good use for it, you seem to be a group of adventurers, then go ahead. But I wouldn't mind having it back. I can trade you for it.
I mean, I'm okay with that if you want it back. I feel like it should be with you since it's your people's.
Sure. I really appreciate that. That's very, very nice and altruistic of you. One thing that our order can do is bestow a brand of the torch onto you. Would you be interested in doing that? It does give you some benefits.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Sure. You think about it. If you do, we can do this within a day. And if not, then no problem. I'll at least know that it's getting good use.
No, I mean if that's what we do for you to have it back, I will give it back to you.
Well, I'm a man of my
It only
word too.
feels right.
In which case, would you join me in the temple?
Okay.
Okay. So he leads all of you towards the temple. And as you get there, there is statues of dozens of different gods. As you get there as well, that is lined with torches. Each one, there is a torch of a different color that is beneath, above, behind, in the hands, on the back, on the floor, on the ground, upside down, straight, right side up. But there's torches everywhere. As you get to the exterior, there are priests, clerics, high priests, high priestesses, acolytes, friars, monks of all different credos and religions. And they all seem to be congregating in one place. This seems to be a communal place of worship. So there's not one god that is worshipped here, and they seem to have a decent methodology of doing so. You can definitely feel that this place is consecrated, but it feels more like you're safe here, if that makes any sense. As you do, you notice that there are only about 7 or 8 different paladins and clerics that are around that wear the brand of the torch on the front of their armor. But none that seem as bright, and none that seems as vibrant. So he says, "If you don't mind, we'll go forward."
Okay.
All right. Don't be afraid. It's really scary at first, but I promise you'll come out of it okay. We'll take care of you.
Okay.
Would you like to have any of us perform this ritual with you, or would you prefer your friends?
I mean, I would like you to be there if that's possible.
Of course. All right.
And if this big guy can come, though, I always like having him around.
So just you two?
Anybody else? I don't know what it involves, so I don't want to volunteer anyone for it.
We would help you. This is a ritual to give you a little bit of our power. The
Do
Order
you
of the
guys want to
Torch.
come?
Will there be a cheese plate?
Who did you point at when you said that big one? Because you did say everyone's big to you. So
Just a random
It's,
dude.
it's not even a Kirchen, it's just some other dude.
As they look over, and he's like, "Have you met?" There's no way. Sure, if you'd like. We have some refreshments. We'll have lunch after.
Excellent. Excellent. Love to lend my support.
Sure. We need 3 more.
Did I volunteer myself already? I'll do it.
It sounded. I assume that you did.
I volunteered you.
Oh, okay.
voluntold.
Voluntold.
If that's the case, I'll bring the rest of our people. Is that okay?
That's good, unless you guys want to come, Sibberk, or the
Being brought to a church.
You know what? Yes, it's Kellen, and I'd be happy to help. But yes, it's Kellen Wheatgrain. It's not that hard.
Oh, the Piper gazebo guy, right? I know you.
Thank you. That I can remember.
Fine, if
Okay.
it helps, I'll change my name to Piper Gazebo.
Wasn't an insult. That's just how I know you. But if we're doing that, we have to be kind of calm when this happens. So, are we all going to be cool?
Are you guys good? I'm good.
Yeah, I'm fine now.
I mean,
Sibrik, are you
just being
joining?
we're just being brought to a church, so let's go in the back dark room by ourselves.
You're not in the dark. You're not in a dark room. You're in like the main chamber.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
That's a cool fire.
You and I both got first communion at the same time, bro. So you know what this looks like.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah.
All right. So he brings you up and he sets this large circle. You stand in the very center of it, and he sets 6 other circles around. As he directs each one of you to go inside, he hands you a singular torch. And he says, "All right, this is the scary part, but don't worry. The first time that I did it, we did it totally wrong. But we figured it out. So now we know how this works. All right? So he steps forward, and as that happens, you watch as the entirety of the room starts to glow much brighter. And as the entirety of the room starts to glow bright, all of your companions, as well as Shepard, starts to glow as well. The other member of the Brand of the Torch also does start to pulse and grow, and you watch as almost like an ethereal fire starts to form around you. As that ethereal fire starts to envelop you, I need for everybody to please roll me a concentration check, because you're trying to concentrate yourself to stay calm. So a Constitution save.
close enough for anybody's aura?
Sorry?
Are we close enough to any of the paladins in this church for their aura? The guy that rolled a 12.
No. So, as you all start feeling this flame coming over you, Dirt, roll me a d6. Okay, you take 1 point of fire damage as you can feel yourself losing it and you're starting to be afraid. It starts to get super hot around you. Now, Brenna, I need for you to roll me a concentration check as well.
I did.
Oh, you did? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, you're starting to feel warm, but you feel like this warmth enveloping you from 6 different directions, and they all feel different. It's like when you're close to your friends, and as this weird sensation starts to go through your body, you are feeling twisted inside. Okay, roll me another set of Constitution saving throws, please.
Can I?
Whoa,
Jesus.
hold up.
Wow.
Can I starry form? Can I use my starry form?
Do you want to?
Yeah, I want to use dragon starry form.
What does that do?
I will send it to beyond 20, but basically, me reading it off. When you make an intelligence, a wisdom check, or a constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on a spell, you can treat a roll of 9 or lower on the d20 as a 10.
Okay. So you do so, and as you turn your body, everybody else is like, "Stop, druid! Don't worry about it." But you see a lot of other people are starting to draw weapons, and they're like, "Oh, okay, sorry." And it's like, "Continue." That's
so. And there's that.
Dirt. Mobius, you don't actually have to change your name.
Oh, it's just a meme. I was waiting for someone to notice. I'm gonna change it back now.
Okay, no worries. Let's see, that's Dirt, that's Mobius. What is Kellen? Brenna and Incursion. I'm missing Sibirk.
I rolled a natural 1.
Okay. So
But
because
it's
there were
true,
yeah, because there are so many natural 20s, you start feeling everything, and it swirls around you. Dirt and Sibirk, I need a D8 from you now, please. Okay. Dirt, you take 7 points of fire damage. Sibirk, you take 4.
insight check. Is what we're doing a good idea?
Roll me an insight check.
I'm only being damaged from all the melted cheese.
Bruh.
So as you're looking through all of this, everybody else seems to be completely fine. Dirt is kind of having some trouble, but it's because he's like freaking out. You're just transformed, just like, well, maybe this is why. Maybe I'm supposed to just stay here and stay calm. But it looks like everybody else is doing just fine. So that's how this feels to you. All right, I need the last round. As Brenna, you're starting to feel this warmth through your chest, and you're starting to see this flame coalesce and encircle your body, and it's now running past your skin and running past your scales, and you can feel it.
Could I use my inspiration card from last time to have Brenna re-roll that?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Ah, right.
No, I just don't know if you have one.
I still had it unchecked, and I don't remember us using anything. Because you gave us it at the very end. I think it was.
Okay. Yeah, then you still have
Oh,
it. Okay, Brenna, you want to roll again? Sorry, Brenna, if you could please roll again. Okay. So with that, you all feel this, and you feel yourself get calm. And you feel yourself, the fire explodes up. And as that happens, you all watch as Brenna is engulfed with multiple shades of red. all coming and sourced from yourself. And as you feel that, you watch it all spiral and then turn, swirl, and in the center of Brenna's chest, you can clearly see the mark of the torch listed on. And it glows and pulses faintly with her heartbeat. And then the fire subsides. And everything feels calm, feels good. And for the first time, it's like you can close your eyes and you know exactly where your friends are. You are now gifted with Mistra's Recall. What Mistra's Recall is that you are able to, once per short rest, you're able to recall any of your party members to you within 500 feet. They teleport instantly right next to you. However, it is only to the party members you currently see with you. So therefore, this only works with Incursion, Dirt McGirt, Sibirk, or Kellen. Works with no one else. You can also do the inverse. You can also teleport to a character.
And this is only Brenna getting that, right?
Only Brenna.
She's just literally touching the spot going, wow, something that actually looks magical like me.
After that, they all say, thank you very much, everybody, for being here for the Brand of the Torch ritual. So how do you feel?
Good. I
Good.
feel good.
It feels good to have this relic back. Thank you.
It definitely belongs with you.
I appreciate that.
Of course, look, now I match it too.
Right? It looks good on you. Tell your friends that you can always find the light here. And you can bring it to them as well.
I'm glad we met you
I'm glad to.
and that I could give you your thing back.
Yeah.
It's a good
Us
fireball.
too.
It is. I like it. It was good. It'll serve you well.
Thanks. We appreciate that. In the meantime, enjoy Feldin's Cairn. What'd I say? Feldin's Berth.
And check.
Feldin's Berth. So. After he says that, he's like, he mentions, we're long friends. A few of the rest of us are around here too. So hopefully you run into us. Take care.
Take care, Mr.
Hope
Oddbody.
to see you again.
All the best.
We match now.
I know. And he smiles and waves, and he gets back to his original errand and heads towards the marketplace.
You know, they could say this hurts too. You know, how come no one ever says that? That would really help. Like, hey, this is gonna hurt.
Out of character, I have a question.
What's up?
So I can teleport to them because they were part of the ceremony? Is that why?
Yes, they cannot
does
teleport
that
to
mean I
you.
can
You must
teleport to
use
him?
you must use a bonus action in order to teleport to them.
But does that mean I can teleport to Sherman because he was part of it?
If you're within 500 feet, yes. Shepherd.
Okay.
Shepherd.
Shepherd, that is it. Shepherd.
Shepherd Oddbody.
I knew that anyway. I don't know
Shepherd.
why I did that right.
My name is Shepherd Oddbody. It's my favorite marketplace in Feldin's Berth.
No, it's I've definitely shared drinks with that bloke, but you don't always go into formalities, especially in the later nights. So it's good to put a face to a name.
Does he try to bring people back to the ship to bang?
I mean, I've lived here enough to know that we've all had those nights, but he's not degenerate about it. That's for sure. I mean, very few people are. I mean, our buddy Davin, who we saw take a drink a bit earlier, he's usually on the same tip night after night. But Shepard, he's pretty straight and narrow. From what I've seen, I'm just learning his name, so it's not like we're best friends.
You know what's interesting was doing that ceremony, I forgot that Incursion had used that wand on Helm. And there it was, just like the whole time.
Mm-hmm. He did smack it 3 times, though.
Yeah, he got rid of it.
Puh, puh, puh. You know, someone walking by was just like, "Oh, good lord!"
I've got to admit, during that ceremony, I've gotten more focused than I've gotten in a long time, and it brings me to the task at hand. We got to get to that butcher shop and root it. Root it. There we go.
Bless you, bless you.
We've got to root it.
Start with that. My wife will start sneezing. I swear to God.
You take this guy to temple one time. He's handing out blessings now.
Bless you.
ROUTE. Root. We got to root. Or
Quick
however you
question
spell route.
before we head off to Butcher. I'm
Domine
still in my
Padre.
sorry form, and I'm coming out of church in my sorry form.
Are you just looking like a big old shiny dragon?
Not a dragon, but I mean, I look celestial, and I'm coming out of church.
Okay.
Can I?
Behold our God!
Come out here and be like, plebeians, I have come to this world to walk among you again.
Okay. Roll me a deception check.
Yes.
Not even rolling for it.
On brand.
You do that as you come out with your. You do that as you come out in your starry form, and yours is like. We'll say that your voice even shifts a little bit too.
Plebeians, your god has returned.
You just hear from the outside. Asshole!
Right, I hope you've achieved whatever it is you've been trying to achieve here.
Are you talking to
Quick!
Summer like that, or just everyone in general?
Quick, everybody roleplay!
I start bowing towards Seaberg. Oh!
I start pointing out. I've just met this druid, but I don't think they're a god.
So as this happens, you watch as the first Loxodon that you've ever seen comes out. He has a big silver metal hand, and he comes out in full chain, and he's walking. Can you guys cut that out, please?
Absolutely. They're new to town. I'm trying to just get them on a quest. There'll be no more issues. How are you? It's been a while.
Siberg will activate his wing boots
And I literally look at him and go,
throw it up into the air.
it glows! It glows! Look! I glow!
It's like kids in preschool.
You know that we're all adventurers, right? We see this all the time. Can you just not do it in front of the church, please? We got a lot of people in there trying to work.
Can you not skate on the rails? Okay, thanks. Bye.
Right, we will.
Excited.
That's it.
I
That's
was
what I
in the
wanted to
church.
do.
They did this. They
We-
did this. I glow.
We will comply. We are just getting a little bit excited about a ceremony. We will leave post haste. Much respect to you. I'm not sure if you're with the Selesnian Conclave, but I have much respect for your people, and we did not mean any offense.
Mm-hmm.
What's a Selesnia?
I'm not.
It's a green
from
and
hell.
white mana.
Zoom tight.
Right, no problem. I've known a couple of Loxodons from Ravnica, but I know that not all Loxodons are from Ravnica. I'm just saying,
You know,
we
it's a
respect
little-
you.
It's a little racist, but no, I'm from.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just
gotta back
saying
away.
I haven't met any Loxodons from Helm. Now I'm aware that some are from there. I'll own my ignorance. I'm not saying it makes you a different type of person. I'm just saying.
How big is Kellen?
Kellen's like 5'10".
You're a human, right?
Yeah, human.
I pick up you and Brenna and start walking away as you're talking.
Right, sorry about that. We'll make that mistake again.
Siberg will just float along in there. So.
It was nice to meet you. And look, I glow. I glow.
Nice to meet you too. Could you not do that? Somebody will probably shoot you down. Okay, bye.
The most
Kellen's
fed up
over.
pastor ever.
Kellen's over in Cursion's shoulders, yelling up at Sirberg like, "Come on, stop lollygagging. We've got a butcher shop to root."
Brenna's on like a 2-year-old, like on like their parents' shoulders, while like Kellum's like being like almost fireman's carried away.
But like I'm at eye level with Britta for the first time, so I just look at her. I'm like, "Oh, hello."
I'll just come back down, but I'll just skid across the ground. I won't walk. I'll just float across it.
Okay, so you're just kind of floating there. Immediately, you see a lot of people like flying open their windows, and they all have like heavy crossbows. You see a lot of people with arrows, and they're putting them outside. It's like, I saw one. There is one here. I swear to God, I just saw it.
Seabird.
I'm still lit up. It lasts for an hour.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all the fun I want to have. We can get this killing stuff now.
Yeah, now you say it.
Oh!
Okay. So, as they look down, and each one of them is like the cocked arrows, and they're looking down, it's like, oh, that's it! Wait. It's just a druid. Could you not do that, please? Especially the dragon. We'll probably shoot you and kill you. It's nothing personal. We just really don't want the dragons to come back. Cool?
Does the nat 20 hit?
No, that was a group skill check in order to be able to discern that this was not a threat.
Duly noted. Yeah, there's one guy that's still going, no, it's still a dragon, it's still a dragon. Everyone's like, shut up, Timmy.
No,
It's
he would have
just
just
a
been
druid.
he would have just been quick on the trigger.
Good thing I'm a monk.
Okay.
You can deflect one arrow, but what about 17?
So, are you all heading back to the caravan to equip yourself?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it was a poorly planned itinerary for today, but yeah.
I did my best. So, as you all are doing
What
that,
itinerary? One Easter egg per session.
I'm going to be placing our Ravenous in their location. Changing up the music just a little bit. And now it's time to equip yourselves for the upcoming adventure. So, may I please get your all's ideas on your items? What would you like?
Kellen is super squishy, so they definitely are looking for all the protection items. The ring and the cloak would be great, but if someone wants one, I will gladly take the other. I'm sitting at 12 AC.
Yeah,
Made this choice.
I'm good without him.
I'm good with you taking.
To remind you, there is the floating shield thing too.
Oh, the animated shield. Yeah, that's definitely.
But mind your attunement slots, lad.
Yeah.
I think you may have to be proficient in shields in order to use it, but I may be wrong.
Yeah.
Please check the item.
Let me see. I am looking it up right now. In my mind, I just automatically thought that I wouldn't be able to wield it, but maybe I can. Yeah, it doesn't have any requirements listed. Except for requiring attunement.
Okay.
Is
Well, there you go.
Seaberg, are you still rocking the alchemist staff?
No. Do you want it? Go ahead.
Oh no. I need something on the top of a stick, not just a stick.
I mean, we got this new cursed staff. If you want that.
It's more for spellcasters.
What is it? What are you talking about?
The Staff of the Usurper. That's the
What
staff
is
that
the
allows you.
Myrmidon?
The Myrmidon Bident is a glaive that is like a. It's like how the Flame Tongue gives you a little bit of bonus fire damage. This gives you cold damage.
So is it like just a regular glaive and then it has some damage? Like I was trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
Is it two-handed?
It's yes, it's two-handed.
Could I get that? If everybody
Absolutely.
doesn't mind, since I need to have a weapon.
That's fine.
Smack it. Unless you want the Sunder Small, little Brenna. I mean,
It's up to you. I can do them all, or I can do this glaive thing. I'm good with either, whichever you want.
Okay,
You
I
know
did a
what?
little bit of research. I just want to like circle back to Kellen using the animated shield because this is actually pretty clever. If I'm wielding it, it's going to make my spellcasting harder, but if I use the bonus action to have it protect me on its own will, there should be no downside to me not having proficiency. So
Nope.
proficiency just means that it'd mess with my spellcasting if I were to wield it. So I'm assuming that the bonus action protect me would give my hands free, so it would negate that disadvantage. Great. I'll take the animated shield and a cloak of protection if everyone's cool with that.
Okay. Also, Horacenio, that is correct. The updated inventory is in caravan inventory.
Okay. I'm sorry for the interruption. Please continue.
So what would I add for the Myrmidon's Bident?
The Myrmidon's Bident is listed, so you can simply add Myrmidon's Bident.
It's MYR, and then should pop up. Should be in blue. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my loadout last, so if Miss Senor Dirk.
Well, I think there's some things that probably nobody else wants, but feel free to speak up. Dirt's gonna take that Wand of the War Mage that Horsenio just updated the inventory with. Thank you, Horsenio. As well as the Cloak of the Bat. Just because being polymorphed into a bat sounds fun sometimes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking anything besides the wing boots.
Okay.
Oh, and the pants, of course.
Pants of disappointing power.
You got it.
Question about the Cambion Spear of Flame.
Mm-hmm.
If I have a mole and I have the spear, do I just choose between the two? Like how you said before, if it's a one-handed thing, I would have to drop the thing to do the thing.
So a maul and a spear. So a spear is one-handed and can be used in two hands. A maul is not. A maul is two-handed. So it's possible for you to use one-handed weapon and then throw that and then use another one-handed weapon. It is not possible for you to use a one-handed weapon and then switch to a two-handed. You have to choose what you're going to do on your action. So if you're going to use the attack action for your maul, 2 attacks with the maul. If you're going to use your attack action with the spear, 2 attacks or you throw the spear.
I just love throwing things sometimes, so you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick up the Sunder Small and the Cambion Spear of Flame for shenanigans' sake.
Okay.
Because people be getting out of my reach and I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Also, to remember to read the entire inscription of the Cambion Spear of Flame because it has more benefits than just it throws and acts like a javelin of lightning.
And can I take one of the half plates?
Okay.
You all good?
You need to do anything in the genre of potions for healing?
I
Or are we
still
pretty
got
good?
mine on me. I still had to use them yet.
I got mine in healing kits.
Did everybody take all the protection stuff? We got a ring out and a cloak out because I want to make sure that we're utilizing all of that.
Kellen's got both unless anybody wants one or the other, which is totally cool.
I just want to make sure somebody's got them.
Yep, I got them both equipped right now. I'm sitting at 16 AC, and I'm pretty happy about that.
And you got that shield.
Yep, And
Okay.
it's all three of my attunement slots are booked up, which is great.
The only other things I would really want are just caltrops and one of my wigs. I think I'll wear the red one.
Sounds good.
Cool.
You'll be the lizard in red today.
I
Love
think
the
I'll.
conversation right now going on in the chat. It's very sweet.
I'm actually gonna not take the Cambion Spear Flame, but keep the Sunder small. And then I'll just pick up the kilt, a Ring of Illumination, because you never know, might get a little dark somewhere. And then I'll fix some half plate to me again. And if there's still a potion of healing, I'll take a potion of healing.
Okay. Is there?
Yeah, I didn't take one. I have one on me by default. Or I should say just when I bought my equipment.
Let me just double check here, because I used one on Kellen. There is a potion of greater healing. Did someone use that last time?
I took it but didn't use it.
I'll take the potion of greater healing unless anyone wants to take it.
I'm all good.
And then there's still 2 regular potions of healing and 2 healing salves.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need them.
Maybe I'll pick up those two. Better safe than sorry. Just borrow them for now.
Okay.
Should be it.
Does everybody feel good about this?
Absolutely.
Okay. The last little circle is going around, so I'm just going to go to everybody. Does Kellen feel like he has everything he needs for the upcoming fight?
Totally prepared.
Does Sibirk?
Yep.
Does Brenna?
Yep.
Does Incursion?
I take Yarpy with me and I'm ready.
Okay. Yarpy is fine now. Is Dirt ready?
Check that. 2 barbarians, druid, and a bagpiper. All set.
Sounds good. All right. So now that you have everybody there, I'm going to switch up this music just a tad. And as we switch up the music, I will be placing you in the city streets of Feldin's Cairn. Horsenio and exactly 10 chicken nuggets. Please check the Discord for any information. All right.
Is anyone going to tell him?
Tell them what?
You said Feldin's Cairn again.
Oh. Damn it. It's Feldin's Cairn. I'm just going to go back into Incarnate and change the damn name. Because I can't say the name of my own place. I made it.
It's all right. Our mother still gets our names mixed up.
classic
Oof.
parent move. I love it.
She hasn't said,
So-
which one are you? In a long time, though.
She does it all the time with me. She's like, with you and Ben.
Yeah. Good point.
It's like, I'm Ben.
I feel like that's a normal parent thing to do. If I have more than one child, I think it's going to happen. If I have one child, that's probably going to happen. Like, let's just be honest. I'll just be like, what is your name again? It's like, I'm 15 years old. You should know me by now, Dad.
Who are you? Are you world famous pugilist Tommy Ray Handley?
So, as
You're
you look out, as you look outside and you see this seemingly simple-looking butcher shop, it is one floor. But Kellen, you remember that there are 3 floors to this. There's the first floor, which is the shop itself. There's a second floor, which is like a living quarters, and then there's a third floor. It is a hidden location.
From the outside, we can only see a single floor.
From the outside, you can only see the single floor. You can also see on the outside, those aren't real meat hawks. Those are just simple hawks of meat that are made to look, simple bits of like paper mache that are glazed over that are made to look like hawks of meat.
Got it. Is there a place where I could strap down Yarpy somewhere? Keep him from going?
Sure, it's a city street, so I'll say that you find a hitching post nearby, and Yarpy is hitched.
Give him a little pat. Give him some carrots and apples to kind of somewhere.
As Yarpy
Good Yarpy.
enjoys it.
Stay here. If we don't come out within the next, I don't know, hour or two, yelp for help. Perfect. Awesome. Love you, LP.
He says back after you tell him that you love him.
We'll go back to the group.
So a few stairs lead up to a big set of double doors. The double doors look nasty. It looks like a lot of people have tried to pick a lock, and the doors have been repaired many, many, many times. But that's really all that you see. But the windows have all been blacked out.
Are we going for subtlety or aggressiveness?
Right. Well, I'd imagine we're trying to go subtly. I've been able to make it in before. As I mentioned, I helped build the structure itself. I wouldn't know so much about what happened after it was built, but
Mall's out.
I did. Did I? I'm assuming I got a key from Feldin to get in.
You did.
Okay, so yeah, I've got this key, so we don't need to break in, enter, or anything. So we'll just have at it. If I could just ask one thing, nobody get too far away from me, and make sure I don't die again. Those two favors would be great. And with that, let's go for it.
The mall's almost at the door as you say, "Do not break in." I'm like, oh. All right, open the door.
I mean, he's the one who ate the questionable meat, so it's his own fault he died.
He was modified.
So you place the key inside, and as you do, you feel that there's something in there. It's like jamming you, so you're not actually able to press the key in very far.
Having trouble with the key.
Roll me a perception
yeah.
check.
Okay, perception.
There's something in there. There's something metal that looks broken in there.
Right, there seems to be something is obstructing us there. I got a mage hand, but that's probably not going to do it because I can't get a spectral hand in a keyhole.
Is there a back door?
A little something that could fit in there, maybe. Know where these came from, but I seem to have these like small little like pick and file, and like one of them's a little bit like a tweezer kind of action. They came all rolled up in this leather pouch I found.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got no idea what your thieves' tools do. Just get in the door.
Okay. So using your thieves' tools check, give me a sleight of hand, please.
All right.
Okay. So you take your tools and you start to... And it looks like another key has been broken off in this part of the lock. As you take a look at the tines of it and you take a look at the teeth, they're identical to the ones that you currently have.
Oh, look at this. That one's mate, but it's missing the top half.
So someone came here before us.
Or after him.
And snap their tools.
Hey, Kel, is there a back door?
We'll find half of them inside.
Sibirk, are you looking for a back door?
Yeah, I'm asking Kellen if there's a
Yeah,
back door.
I would probably know.
Roll me a... Give me a wisdom check, please.
Wisdom check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a 4.
Okay. remembering that when you entered the room, there was somebody in the top area that you could talk to. You remember that, but you don't remember looking for a back door. You just used the front door.
I just used the front door, and in terms of construction, I really only helped put the frame up, so they could have put all doors or no doors, and I wasn't really involved. So we could go and look, but I'm not sure.
Is there an alley or anything around here where we can walk around the building?
Potentially to the left-hand side.
I mean, should we try the key now that I pulled that one out? Is this...
Yeah, try the key.
Wait.
Okay.
What?
The door trapped.
Roll me an investigation check.
door?
Natural 20.
It's a
As you-
mimic.
As you take a look at the door, you look around and you notice that on the very outer ring of it, you see a long silver thread.
Ooh.
Hey, look at that. I bet that's a trap.
Ah.
So let's not go through the
Mhm.
door. Yeah. I got an idea.
Yes.
Britta, come with me. And I'd like to scoop up Britta.
Okay.
Activate my boots.
Okay.
And float up to the roof. How tall is this building?
Probably about 25 feet tall. Not that tall.
Is the roof flat, curved? Can you
Pitched.
stand on it?
Pitched roof. But yeah, you can stand on it. The pitch isn't that much, and the gutters are mostly full.
Okay, and I'll drop Britta off right there on top of the roof.
Okay. You guys are on the top of the roof. There's no like skylight, and there's no chimney or anything up here.
Okay. Let's see if there's another way in back there.
I'm gonna crawl around the and see if I can look down and see another door.
Okay. You look on all sides. Sibrick, where are you going?
I'll go the opposite clock or counter clock from her.
Okay. Brenna, as you look down over exactly where you are, you do see that there's a back door. It's
There's one
directly
over
underneath
here.
you.
Sibber,
Oh,
over
you
here.
found one. You found one. Okay, hold on. I'll go back and float back down
Okay.
and say, hey, there's a back door. Come on. And pick up incursion and float up with them.
Good luck.
I'm just going to ferry everyone up to the roof. If I can do that with my wing boots.
Sure.
Lift me, my angel.
So you all are getting lifted up to the top of the top of the rooftop. As you all get to the rooftop, you're looking down and you notice that there is a door directly under where Brenna is.
So, Sibber, how are we gonna get in the door from up here? It's down there.
Yeah, I usually don't approach doors from the top. This is unique.
Well, here, I'll show you. I'll pick up Brenda and
Okay.
I'll float down and drop her in front of the door.
Okay.
And then I'll just ferry everyone down.
Arsenio?
Here we go again.
Okay. Dirt, where are you headed?
Oh, I thought I was being ferried.
Well, you're the only one who
Sticking
can
with the
control
party.
your token.
Okay, sorry.
No worries. Okay, so you're in the back. You did happen to notice that there was that there is an alleyway back here, so it's potential that he just floated you over when you could have just walked around. It's one of those like I'm gonna hop the fence sort of situation, but I could have just moved 2 steps over and opened the gate and walked through. I love those kind
I'm
of
documenting
situations.
this in the map.
They don't know that. They don't know that.
This is going to be labeled as the unseen alleyway right over here.
Hey, you're one of those like those like roguey type people, right? Can you see if this is safe to go through?
Is she talking to me?
Sure.
Perception check or investigation, whichever is best for you.
be investigation.
Okay.
Ooh, that sucks.
All right, Kellen will do this as well. Why is that so hard for me to say? Just easily as hard as Feldin's Berth. So, as Kellen and Dirt look around for any obvious traps, he looks around and he notices that the ground underneath Dirt is a little different than the rest of the ground.
Ah, right. Your namesake under your feet there. It's a bit different than the rest, eh?
It's just in the name. I truly know nothing about this
Well,
stuff.
I'll stay out of your name if you
Yeah.
stay out of mine, but I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah, it's a fair enough trade. And Dirt's like unconsciously starting to pick up some of the accent for no reason.
Yeah, it gets hard. Wait until I start breaking out Russian and try to get it with you guys. You all are gonna do it.
Good work, comrade. You're doing fine.
Kellen's all about challenging myself. I'm not pretending I'm a great Scottish accenter, but we're here to practice things.
You know, for some reason, Scottish and Russian, they clash in my head, and I have such a hard time getting the accents right. So, Dirt, you see what appears to be a very distinct difference, now that it's pointed out to you, in the ground beneath you.
Well, if we got 10 minutes, I can do a little ritual here and see what's going on, or we can just try it the old-fashioned way and let our friend Incursion kind of beat it with a stick.
I mean, are we subtle or aggressive?
I mean, can I look around and see if, like, anyone's like, hey, there are people floating over this house. What's going on?
Yeah, you're seeing a couple people that are looking out, and they're just like, hey, there's another one. Hey, another one's trying to go in. There's a lot more of them this time. Can you make the popcorn? And they're all like,
Why would we eat the dirt?
I don't know. I thought that's what it looks suspicious, right?
Yeah, I'm just worried, like, suspicious, like it could hurt you if you move.
How about this? So you take 10 minutes. If it's nothing, then I'll give it a little whack.
Okay. So I'll begin casting Detect Magic as a ritual. And then if it's nothing, maybe Brenna's right, and Incursion just like grabs me by the collar and throws me as far as he can, in case this thing's about to explode under me.
okay. Okay, so you take the 10 minutes, you watch him as he casts a ritual, which is what?
Detect Magic.
Okay, you cast Detect Magic. You don't detect any magic on the door, nor do you detect any magic on the thing beneath you. You do, however, detect magic on something inside on the top floor to your southwest.
All right, I'm gonna like gesture with my hands sort of in that direction, like it's safe here, but we got to go in that way, southwest on the other side, just a little bit inside. But everything
Cool.
here seems fine to, safe to hit with sticks.
Well, you heard him.
I'll step
Oh,
off
and try the key, too. Try the key on the door. Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah, try the key.
All right, and Kellen has it, right?
Does Kellen have a key?
Yes, I still have my key. Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, let me give that a try.
For anybody who doesn't know, doors are the most dangerous enemy of Dungeons and Dragons.
You can't trust them. Insight check on the door.
Okay, so you're
The
gonna.
door is the true BBE.
Okay, so you take out your key, you pop it in, and you twist the lock. As that happens, you all just watch Kellen,
Nice.
and he falls down a trapdoor.
Oh, can I get a deck saving throw for that, or does it just happen?
Yeah, why not? Give me a deck save.
Ha! Nat 20, baby.
So as that happens, you and you put your arms up, and immediately the trapdoor starts to and just get you right in the butt as it tries to fling itself shut really quickly.
I pull him up.
No,
Okay.
I didn't build that. I'm a fan. That's
You're
very
pulling him
clever.
up as much as possible, but it's really difficult for you because this is like he's like wedged in there. I don't know if you've ever been stuck in a door frame, but here's the frame. There's that, and
Yeah.
he's being pinched. So you're like pulling him.
Yeah.
Can I use my stand staff to help lever the door? Or
Yeah. So you
trap
press it
door
in there.
open?
You get some leverage in, and you open it up a little bit. With both of you all doing that, you're able to whoop, and you lift him up.
Okay, F this. I'm going in.
Yeah, let's go.
And Barbarian charge into the door. Like seal, like FBI open up with the Thunderous Maul. And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna activate it.
Okay. You activate the Thunderous Maul. You don't have to activate it to get its siege property, by the way. It just happens.
Oh, got it.
So do you want to take that back?
Yeah, I won't activate it and just siege away.
Okay, so you take it and you pow, and it's like you have a spiky like warhammer and you're hitting a pinata. So as that smashes, you destroy the door, and it goes into shards. As it happens, you watch the door, or you watch the trapdoor underneath you all again. I'll say that Kellen got off the trapdoor. But now the door is flung wide. A little bit of light is coming through, and you're able to see into the room. Looks to be the back of the butcher.
And Incursion will just hop over the little trapdoor thing and hop on in.
Okay. You see what appears to be a cage for some meat to be butchered. You see that there's a lot of very fresh meat that is currently being butchered as well. And it looks like it's being strained. So you see what looks like a kind of like a sausage maker, but all of the groundness, all the ground meat is like put into a press.
They do good work.
Is it dim light inside this building?
It's just the
Or do
light
we
that's
need to, like,
coming
light
in
a
from the
torch or
outside.
something?
Brenna always has light coming from her chest now.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
It's about the same as candlelight, but it's enough. Thank you, Rose.
See, guys, I glow.
Sivert moves into the next room, and he finds what appears to be the storefront. As he looks in, there's... Yes, all of these cuts of meat look to be fresh. There's a lot of them that are currently being dried, a lot of salted meats here. Most of these are preserved. But what you do notice is that a lot of them have been squeezed and pressed. So a lot of this is just simply like... it looks like an odd sort of jerky or meat that is meant to keep for a long period of time. Most of this meat in here is blackish or brackish looking, but none of it appears to be spoiled.
Detect magic lasts for 10 minutes, so which direction was I getting that ping from earlier?
You're getting it from this table.
Okay. I'll point that out to Sivert. Hey, that table over there. Something's fancy on that table.
I guess, sure.
I'm just patting him on the back, like real encouragingly, like that table over there.
Yeah, what about it? You should go inspect it then.
All right.
You don't
Try-
have to go
try
out
the
there.
honest
I'll
route.
go with it.
I'm just gonna
What
rogue on over.
Magic.
Okay.
What
guys are all-
what type of magic?
Yeah.
You guys are all going there. Kellen, are you staying outside?
No, I'll come in. Let's do this.
Let's see, the School of Magic is... School of Magic is Conjuration.
Oh no, no conjuration. Back it up. I'll point to Brennan Incursion at exactly whatever objects he is magical, and so that stuff conjures something. Is that what Wheatgrain got in his throat earlier?
Ah, you said it right. Oh, Yeah, no, but probably, yeah, I'm thinking.
It's important to be respectful when you're talking about a man's near death, I reckon.
Well, I appreciate you understand the gravity of the situation. Yeah, this looks to
Does this
be
look like
it.
something you would have snacked on?
I mean, even though I've got my memory back, I can tell you it was not of my own will, but yes.
What you do remember is that whoever you talked to wanted to have you sample some of the pastrami's. So he was like cut off a pretty big piece and he gave it to you.
Strong.
Pastrami.
It was very. It was a wafer thin.
No, it was a thick piece.
Thick with 2 C's.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta
Delicious.
cut it.
While they do that, this is a stairwell leading
Yeah,
down.
this leads down.
Can I have my pants hover in the stairs?
They don't hover, they actually walk.
Okay, then can I have it walk down the stairs?
Okay, you have pants that walk down the stairs.
We'll take the conjurated meat and put it in like a little sack and tie it up and just keep it on me
Okay.
for evidence sake.
Anything in the pants.
So none of there was no conjurated meat.
Sorry.
Nobody rolled a check on this. They just so you can clearly see from the detect magic that there is something underneath the table. That is
Underneath.
Okay.
Yeah.
Underneath.
Sorry,
All right.
I would like to check underneath the table then.
Okay. So as you go underneath, you see that it looks to be some kind of a golden but whitish gold plate. And it's a large one. So it's like a platter.
Oh, it's like you won one of those baking contests.
Exactly like that.
Wow. I pick up the plate,
Okay.
look at it.
It was upside down when you got it from underneath, but as you pull it out of this slot and flip it over, you can slowly see like and little like grapes, and then some little cubes of cheese, and then some little bits of meat start to pop out.
I'm gonna mage hand one of the grapes off the platter and like bring it closer to look at and see if it seems real.
Roll me a nature check. Or survival, I
Alright.
guess, whichever is best for you.
Nature. 20.
Nice.
Yeah, this looks like a normal grape.
I'm gonna eat the grape. Looks normal.
You eat it, it crunches, it's juicy, it's sweet, it's delicious.
What
Oh,
else is on there? It's like
that's good.
usage.
It's every few seconds another little piece of like a little nibble comes out. So you see like little bits of cheese start to pop out as well, and then tiny little nibbles of meat, other fruits, some dried, some fresh, then a little cracker.
This seems great for taking on a trip. Like, look, we got our own snacks right there.
Hey,
More
appetizer
rations.
tray.
Isn't this what you asked for earlier? You wanted like cheese tray.
Oh man, I don't feel the like top notch coming out of that temple, and I feel like I probably just had too much cheese at once. But maybe some fruits and meats will balance that out.
You like
Sivert?
how did
So-
that happen? Like you're rich. It's here. This is your cheese tray.
Too much of a good thing. Yeah, it's tragic.
As Incursion's holding around the tray, you just kind of see him go, oh.
Okay. You
Is there
munch
anything
into.
coming up the stairs?
What's that?
Well, your pants aren't sentient, so they can only go down. They're not going to be able
No,
to be
I'm
your
asking if
scout.
anything other, like if a person or something is coming up the stairs to attack us. Is anything attacking the pants?
No.
Doing it. Okay.
So, Incursion, you munch down on everything that's currently on there. It's all delicious.
Oh, this is really good. Here, Brenna, have some.
I don't know. Like they're talking about weird things happening to people. I wasn't really thinking about coming in here and eating.
Yeah, maybe we save the charcuterie for after we've figured out what's going on in here.
Oh, fine. Oh.
Yeah, eating the things that, this guy birthed out of his mouth.
Oh, I just, the last person we know that ate something in here died in front of us and had that worm thing in him. I'm not really feeling it.
See, the red one and the green one seem to get it.
Ah,
Okay.
not green, red also. And now I'm blue.
After you guys start bickering a little bit, you hear something coming from the southeast. You just hear fresh meat.
Like southeast
Hold
from like the room.
Yeah, it's in the room with you. It sounded like it's trying to sell you something. It doesn't really sound like it's calling you fresh meat.
What are
Why
you
is
selling?
there room saying fresh meat?
You're in a butcher shop?
Maybe it's like a trigger.
It's just there's nobody here, guys. Why is the room
Yeah,
trying to sell me
it's the
something?
back room too. It's like, okay, let's try this. I'll go down the
Incursion.
middle of the room. Oh, okay.
Incursion, roll me a perception check.
Sure.
Or an intelligence check, whichever you choose. But one will give you more information than the other.
Nope.
Why does Incursion have Dirt McGirt?
Wait. Oh, that was a dumb thing.
Did you roll
I-
perception on Dirt's character sheet? You can
Did
say
you
yes.
catch that?
yeah, I wasn't. That's awkward.
I thought it was only the Ravenous that would have our character sheet up.
Nah, it's fine. So you still rolled a number. What is your perception
it's
modifier?
minus. It's take 2 off of that, so it's a 4.
No, you rolled a 2, so it's a 0.
Is it?
He has a +4 to his, but you have a -2 to yours. So therefore,
Is it a minus? No, I have a +2.
He has a +2. He said -2 to that because he did the math.
Oh, my bad. Thought you meant you had a -2. Okay.
No.
So you have that's a 4. Yep, it's the same as I mentioned before.
It's a 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you're looking across, it looks like you've explored this top floor as much as you can. Anything else you want to do?
I think Kellen just pulls out his pipes and starts playing a counter charm because he heard the voice and he's afraid that there's going to be a charm that's going to be coming in our not so distant future.
Okay.
Thought we're trying to be subtle.
You smashed the door in.
You smashed the door. You have made yourself a charcuterie board, and we've been talked to. There's no more subtlety.
And this guy almost fell down a hole. That wasn't a silent.
Yeah.
Hey, Incursion, smash this hatch thing.
The
Let's see what-
hatch?
Yeah.
Smash
Sure.
that hatch. I'm just gonna start cheering for Incursion in the back. Smash that hatch.
Oh, I feel inspired. A reckless girl.
Okay. You and as you smash the hatch, you smash it through, and you just see what looks like a little storage area. So
Oh.
you pretty much just like smash into a crawl space.
Hello. I look my head into the like storage space or crawl space, and it's just like I don't see anything.
I'm gonna
Empty.
cast light on one of those conjured grapes and toss it down the hatch just to
Okay.
see if there's anything there.
As you look down there, you notice that this entire area like smells of meat. You look and see that the walls appear to have like little striations. Either give me a medicine check or an intelligence check, whichever's best.
Ooh, let's see here. Intelligence.
Okay.
I found the guest room.
So as you look down there, it looks like there was a lot of blood in here at one point. This may have been sort of like a drainage area. You notice that the drain at the very far side has been sealed over. And you notice that the walls down here look like they've been licked clean.
Ooh. Something was licking the walls down there, you guys.
Okay.
At one point, there seems like to have been a lot of meat and blood, and it got licked clean. That's a little bit weird from where I come from.
When second, I take a slab of meat from like the stuff that's getting pressed, and then drop it in.
Now there's meat on the floor.
You know, we made a lot of noise and something talked to us. So either we're being messed with, or I forgot.
Should we head down the stairs maybe and investigate? Kellen.
I pulled my pipe out of my mouth. I'm listening.
You said, do you remember how many floors you went down? Or did you go down at all? Or
I'm pretty sure that most of my time spent here was on the main floor. Did I go upstairs?
There is no upstairs. There's only downstairs.
Okay, so there's only downstairs.
Mhm.
But you said that there's like a floor that's the shop. There's a living area.
You know that there are 3 floors total.
Okay, so there are 2 subfloors?
2 subfloors, yes.
Okay. And do I recall going down to either of them?
You recall that there are 3 floors. You do recall going down.
Okay. Yeah, I went down. I'll definitely keep my tune playing, so if something tries to charm you, you can have something to focus on to keep you here with us.
okay. How about this? I go first.
I can try stealthing down there if you want.
Give it a whirl, but I'll be right behind you.
Stealth check.
All right. Yeah.
24, nice. Okay. You stealth your way down. And you may place yourself in the area to the right-hand side. As you get down there, you found a living space. It's fairly small, but you find 4 doors here.
4 doors. Seating for 8 people at once. These folks like to entertain. All right. Do I notice anything on any of these tables?
Yeah, there's nothing on them. The only thing that's there is an empty bowl.
Well, now we got a place to store all those extra grapes we're about to have. All right. Before I whistle for everybody else to come down, I'll just make a round and try to listen at the doors. Since Sivert, warned me something might be coming towards us, I'll just see if I can hear any activity behind any of those doors.
Okay, go for it. Roll me perception.
Okay.
Horacenio?
I'm gonna find you.
Okay. As you go to each one of these doors, you don't hear anything. Seems like a pretty quiet basement. You can't hear everybody bickering upstairs, though.
All right. I'm going to stay over here in the corner, and then cast a message up to Incursion and say, "Seems all clear. 4 doors, nobody's home."
Think it's time to go downstairs. Dirk gave an all clear,
Great.
and I'll work my way downstairs.
Yeah, while everyone does that, I'm gonna drop 1, 2. I'm gonna drop 4 bags of caltrops. So
Okay.
one on the stairs, 1 before the stairs, and 2 just before it.
Okay. Roll. You just make an X mark with your drawing tool to let me know that they're there. Okay. And everybody comes down, and you all see a living area. You can see a place to cook food that seems like it's been unused. The dust on it is very thick. There's a washing area. There is a living space for talking and commuting. There is a mirror to the south. There is a small dining table that's only fit for 3, but the places are set.
And I'm going to use my magic awareness.
Okay. And that is how far from you?
60 feet from me.
There is an illusion on this floor, and there are 2 large necromantic signatures below you.
Guys, there's something necromancy down there. And somewhere here there's an illusion.
Well, you'd be able to pinpoint it, would you? Or you just
Does that
only
do
get
that?
I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of me.
The location that isn't behind total cover.
Yeah. And if it's behind total cover, I don't know what the location is.
Okay, you just know that the illusion is to the east, and the necromancy is below you.
Is Kellen still playing his counter charm?
Yes.
Dirt's gonna slide over here and pat Sivert on the shoulder and use that free spell slot from my card to cast invisibility on him.
Okay, Sibik, you are now invisible.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool. Except I light up a lot, so it's kind of well, whatever. I'll make it work. Okay, let's go deal with the invisible illusion or whatever. We don't know the thing to the east.
Is there a door to the east?
There are 2 doors. There's one right next to you, Brenna, and one to the southeast of Incursion.
I think that one down there is to that meat room, isn't it?
You could just bash them both open. See.
Maybe just one at a time.
Can you try the knob first?
I mean, the
handle?
Or.
Yeah.
All right, I'll come over here and kick open the door to
Okay.
the east.
You drop kick the door. Roll me an attack. Or a strength check if you're trying to bust it open. You fail, you are no longer invisible. Aggressive actions remove
Well, that
invisibility.
lets it.
Sorry, I did that. Okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, let me show you how it's done. Wind up and poof!
Okay. Are you trying to bash this with your body, or are you using the Sunderous Maul?
Did Civic kick the door?
He tried. More like, invisible! Hey, supplies.
Supplies. I will do an unarmed strike. Just as a thing. It's like, no. You need to apply force with your body.
Roll me an unarmed strike. This time, you just heel kick the right spot on the door and it flies open. And
Hello.
you find appears to be a master bedroom. This room is clean. This room smells of cleaning supplies. It smells of like apple cider vinegar, and it smells of fresh flowers, lavender, and vanilla. It's a lovely area. You can see a chair,
Real
a
clean
bed,
for a
a little armoire, a washing bin, and a little light in this room.
I'm going to come up to the door,
Mhm.
and I'm going to use magic awareness again.
Okay. You can see that there is a illusion presence somewhere around the bed.
So yeah, the illusion's in here, guys.
Kill the bed.
Walk over and I punch in the middle of the bed.
Punch! You punch the bed and you do some damage to the bed.
Did I get him? What is it? What's there?
You
Can I
got
try?
comfort. But there's nothing that was underneath the covers.
Can I try flip the bed?
Fusrodan! You throw it up as far as you can, and as you do, you fling it against the wall. There's nothing there.
Any
I
of
look at
got an
Brenda
ability to like make it go away, whatever this illusion is, so we can see what's going on?
Beyond my powers.
Sorry? What?
I don't have anything for that.
Okay.
So it's the bed illusion? It's like, can I?
Yes, there's
No.
an illusion like
There's
here.
something like under the sheet. Can I rip off the blanket? So is there something there?
I'm gonna
There-
like walk up. I'm gonna walk into the room and I'm gonna put my hand like against the wall and see if it feels like what it looks like.
Okay. So you start feeling against the wall, and what you're seeing is a bunch of like flagstone, but what you're feeling is a bunch of wood.
The room is an illusion.
And then as you run your hands across, you feel what feels like rungs of a ladder.
Crap,
Maybe we're
guys.
supposed to lick the walls clean like that other room.
There's a ladder here, guys. I can feel a ladder.
Brynna, you get a card of inspiration for that.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to flip it because I still have one from last time.
Well, it's not tower for now.
Yeah, you can't die anymore. This session.
Brynna, pick one person.
Oh shit.
Um,
You can pick me if you really want to.
Sibbert.
You can roll if you don't want to choose.
Sibbert.
Sibirk and Brynna, please both roll me d20s.
Boy.
Okay. Both of you, please write these numbers down. You are both able to switch out each other's rolls for what you've currently rolled. So these are considered... You can switch out and you can give Sibirk a natural 20.
Just one time?
Just one time. And Sibirk can switch whatever roll you make with a 12.
Okay.
You roll justice. So it's balance. As this happens, you can hear this voice coming up again. Hello? Where are you? Please don't keep me waiting.
I look around and where is it coming from?
Sounds like it's coming from somewhere from the west, but it goes away pretty quickly.
Do we want to keep trying doors, guys, or you guys want to go down this ladder here? There's a ladder right here. You can't see it, but if you come feel, it's here.
It's definitely worth checking.
Yes, you
I mean,
can. So Horsenio
la-
can force a reroll for that.
The ladder seems interesting, but I mean, should we check the other doors while we're here?
Yeah, I'll just.
It's up to you guys.
Break
Dirt wants to
open.
try to open this door.
Okay. So you guys all
I'll
smash
wait
open.
for Sibirk then.
You guys all smash open doors? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
I'm saying
Smash
just
it.
hold on to the
Yep.
ladder. I don't know what you're doing, but okay.
Okay.
SEAL Team 6, 3, 2,
I want to find
1.
that voice.
Dirt, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try to open this door right here.
Okay. Dirt, you take the handle and you, as they channel their inner SEAL Team 6, 3, 2, 1, you just turn the knob and it opens. The rest of them, whoop-bam! And they kick the door straight open, breaking the door from the hinges.
Well, I know which room's gonna be my office when we take this place over now.
They smash the door into two what look to be side rooms. and you open into what looks to be a storage area, but there's a little bit of magical light coming in from the top.
Hey, we're underground. Where's this light coming from?
You can see that there's sort of like magic rocks behind it.
Keelan, come check out these magic rocks.
So there's no one.
I'll also
What's up?
There's nothing, no one in these rooms.
There's nobody there.
Swing my staff around. Do I hit anything?
You hit a lot of stuff. So how much stuff do you want to break? Scale of 1 to 10.
No, just see if there's like a ghost, like somewhere, something's talking to us.
So you do
What
like
are you guys doing
my
in
favorite
there?
lariat move from video games.
What are you guys destroying in there? Like, we already
Go, I'm killing
ladder.
ghosts.
Let's go down the ladder, guys. Let's stop destroying what's supposed to become our butcher shop.
Oh,
my
we're gonna
30s. Why am I
wreck it
so dizzy?
anyways.
I like look in the room and I just like duck underneath Sibrick once, twice, grab him by the collar. Come on, there's no one in here.
I rolled investigation to check out whatever's in the storage room. See if there's
Okay.
anything notable there.
Sure. As you do, you notice that these are all shipments from different clothiers around the area. You do also find that there is a little stash of gold there too.
Ooh.
You find that there is a stash of about 79 pieces of gold and a purse.
Oh, that's handy. I can put the gold in the purse.
Okay.
All right. I'll rejoin
So
the folks.
the purse is monogrammed Ermina.
Ermina.
Mhm.
Ooh. I'll have to meet this person, Ermina. All right. I'll rejoin everybody and tell them that there's some shipments from some notable clothiers in there and some magic rocks. I found this thing. I guess we're looking for Ermina now.
Armina?
As you start saying the name, you hear on the floor from below you.
Yeah. We'll be with you soon enough. First, we're talking about Ermina.
Maybe that is Armina.
Maybe, yeah.
Armina! I yell.
You hear a
Could be.
single knock.
All right.
Brenda found a ladder, I think.
Why doesn't
I'm
she wanna
still
come up
holding
here?
on to it. Come on, guys.
Armina! How old are
I'm
you?
with men wasting time.
ASL.
Come on.
Are you near or far? Far. Are you friendly? Attack.
A little bit less,
try tapping this out
less
in
fervent
Berth.
this time.
Give us a sign.
Come on, guys.
I'm gonna nod to Brenda.
And you hear like a really, really loud, like double smack. This one sounds, sorry, way more upset.
I mean, I know there's a ladder here. I really do know there's a ladder here. Bizarchus, you know what I'm thinking.
No,
I know what you're thinking.
I don't know what you're thinking.
I do know what he's thinking.
Christian knows what he's thinking.
See it on his face.
There's also a table and chairs.
You
Oh,
don't know how thick that floor is, okay?
I mean, we could give it a shot. Yeah?
Weapon, right?
Yeah, I do, with
She might be
Siege.
telling you the spot where, like, oh, this is the weak spot right here.
And he pulls out the maul and is like, Armina! Whoosh!
Okay.
He just thunderous mauled the floor.
All right. So you start smashing the floor.
I'm holding on to a ladder.
As that happens, give me a moment. You're there. You create a smash, and there's somebody that's down there, and they're like, ah! As that happens, they get into the hole and they look up and they say, why are you doing this to my place? You guys suck.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, hey, by the way, before you go, are you bad? Do they look like a bad person? Are they evil?
Oh,
I don't believe
did-
you. I would like to.
Why did our friend over here have like a tapeworm in his stomach, lamprey eel type thing?
I don't know.
Can I?
He came out of your place and his memory was bonkers.
Yeah, so?
Did you do that?
No!
Insight
Do I
check.
believe them?
Both of you roll me an insight check.
Le 10.
Charisma check, persuasion, please, for Ermina.
So I think you said 2 skills there. Don't.
Hmm. Hmm.
So Chicken Nuggets may have just given away what the monster is because she didn't send it to GM.
Oh Lord.
But without meta knowledge, seems suspicious.
So you're clearly seeing that this person is like in this. They look like they're like LARPing for like a Vampire the Masquerade kind of
Oh,
podcast.
that's kind of cute.
Not going to label any because they're all wonderful.
Yeah.
Also, I'm available. BizarchusProductions@gmail.com. But if
Also,
you're
pasty white.
plus, yeah. But you're looking and like this is like what you would assume a vampire to kind of look like.
Guiding bolt.
You're just immediately trying to kill it.
Yeah.
Just because they were lying?
Okay.
Why?
You
No,
fire
don't
off
do that.
guiding bolt. Roll initiative.
Lucky tokens.
Usually what happens in these situations.
Just looking at Brenda like I was really looking forward to
You're
that ladder.
holding the stinking ladder going, what the hell, you guys?
We made a hole.
Anna started attacking people? What is wrong with you?
Look at it. It's bad.
I mean, I asked.
And I still think this is insane.
I asked Biz if there was if the mall had siege properties, if
It does.
barbarian lockpicks at its finest.
What did Ermina roll? 18.
Hey, fun fact: we could put a fire pole down here. We could just slide to the bottom once we take this place over.
So, my murder hobo got the jump on Ermina. However, 14 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
Make
What's
it
your
a 20.
You needed to re-roll that because. they
No, he
used
didn't
their-
confirm that. Horsinian
Oh,
did
he
not
didn't?
confirm.
Okay, then it's a natural 20.
Okay, it's a natural 20, so 14 doubled. That's 28. Okay,
So
now
which
he's
one
gonna reroll
you-
it.
Which one though? What I rolled or what she rolled?
Then I don't know, Horsenio. I think this is too late. I know you said that you were going to, but you didn't confirm it. I told you that yes, you could. All right, so give me a second to go over this. That's not to the Ravenous, but I just want to hear everybody. I want to see everybody typing. Victory, give me a second. Thank you. That was the question for clarification. Yes, and I did confirm that you were able to do so. That's what they're going to type. They didn't. That wouldn't have been the roll, because that was activated because of a card. So no dice was rolled for that. That was just activated. Yeah, it would have needed to been rolled at that time. Okay. All right. So that's what happens. So it's 28 to hit. Or sorry, it's just gonna hit, but it's 28 points of radiant damage. That hurt, and it's now glowing brightly. The next attack on it has advantage. Ermina immediately ducks down and is like, ow, 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 stop, 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 stop! Ah! And moves away. I need for Sibirk. Roll me a charisma saving throw, please. Okay. You don't feel compelled to stop. But she did ask.
I'm not
Dirt,
stopping.
Dirt, it is now your turn.
Well, yeah, so far we've been the only hostile party, so Dirt's gonna back up around this corner and then just hide. Stealth.
Okay. You're
Boy.
hidden.
That's it.
Brenna?
I am literally gonna hang out here in the ladder and be like, so what is going on, guys? Like, ladder, hole, where are we going?
So if you answer that, if you are going to ask the question because it's a complicated
Yeah,
one.
I'm using it for my action.
Okay, so you're using your action in order to ask a complicated question that can receive responses that are complicated.
Yeah.
You guys can respond.
Listen, the bad thing, we're here to do things to bad people. Right? That's what we're here for? This is the only person here.
That's correct. This is a feature.
But do we know they're bad? Did they do something wrong?
Look at them! They almost killed Kellen.
Okay, so that'll be your action.
Dirt would answer you, but he doesn't want to give away his location.
For my movement, I'm going to try to descend slightly down the ladder and see if I can see into the room at all.
Okay, you
That's my
absolutely
dark
can.
vision.
So give me just a moment and I will reveal the room to you. This is the room that you see. You can, you're inside of a room which looks to be a large storage area. All these crates and barrels look much more full. And you notice that there is a large, what looks to be a longhorn skull over top of two large metal doors.
There's like a storage room down here, guys, with some big doors and like a skull thing.
An evil skull thing?
Like cattle, like a big cattle head.
Sounds evil. Evil.
Okay. So,
And
Brenna, you may
if I
place
have enough
yourself down there if you
I'll
wish,
drop
but
the
you...
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. Bonus action?
Rage.
Bonus action, I'm going to rage just in case.
Sure, go ahead and
In a
rage.
panic.
Get angry at me doing what you think is a terrible idea.
I'm not saying that what you're doing is not a terrible idea. It's an idea. And I'm not talking to Brenna, I'm talking to
Yep.
Sibirk.
Yep.
Wait, what happened?
That's my wild magic.
Which looks like a flump or a pixie. At
I
the
am
end
going
of your turn, a
to put
creature,
it
it
on myself
explodes.
so that I take damage.
Okay.
I gotta figure out you guys.
I don't happen to have a flump, so I'm just going to draw a little circle here, okay?
Not a kaiju.
All right, Brenna, that's your turn. Incursion?
Incursion of hearing Brenna say, lateral hold, and Incursion just jumps down going, oh! And he'll rage.
Okay, you rage as well.
It's like a mob mentality.
So you're jumping
And I
down
dro-
there.
Yeah. What do I see?
You see what appears to be a large altar, a giant's skull, set up along what appears to be a large ritual. There are a couple cages on the side. Each one of them appears to be holding what look to be small demons, such as imps or quasits.
Oh boy.
And they're all kind of lame looking. They all look very lazy and just like really fat. Each one of them looks pretty satiated, but now that there's some excitement going on, they're all looking over, and you can just hear a couple of them. What languages do you speak?
I know infernal.
Okay, so you actually do know what they're saying. As each one looks over, they're just like,
Whoa, that's new. Who's this? Hi, are you here for dinner? Don't kill her, she's makes the best pastrami.
Don't kill her, she make the best. Incursion is confused. He will just not do anything. As he's a... He would be like, you make pastrami?
you just hear Amina like ducking down. Are you using that for your action?
Yes.
Okay. He's like, do you make pastrami? And Amina's just like, don't kill me, please!
This is not how orders are placed, sir.
Kellen, it's now your turn.
Most aggressive Subway customer.
All right, Kellen is going to stop playing his counter charm to play the most hilarious song that he's ever played. Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Okay, who are you doing that on?
So I'm going to force that wisdom save against Ermina.
Okay. Wisdom save, please, Ermina. 12.
That's a fail.
Okay, you just hear, I'm gonna die! And she starts to laugh and cry at the same time.
Reroll.
You're gonna reroll. Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
She resists.
No.
Oh, I'll use my card for that.
Okay. Roll again, please.
Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Still succeeds.
Ah, okay. I don't think Kellen's got a whole lot of bonus actions. No, that's it. That's turn. I'm gonna stay right where I am. No movement.
Okay. It's now Hermosi's turn. Hermosi, seeing that somebody is trying to harm Ermina.
Oh, actually, my bad. This is my first time playing a bard. I will use inspiration because that is the BA, and I'll give it to Sibirk.
Okay. Sibirk
My bad.
is going to get a D6. D8.
8.
Be an 8, I think.
Yeah, let me check. I'm pretty sure it's 8. Oops. Yeah, that's the D8, and I will click that.
Okay. So that's a D8. Got it. All right. Hermosi. What is your turn? Everyone is within 30 feet of you. Howling Babble. I need for everybody to please roll me a DC 14 Wisdom save.
Oh, I should have kept playing Counter Charm.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato. For potato.
Horsenio,
Yeah.
please send me Howling Babble into the VTT. Just copy and paste it for me.
I'm
Incursion.
gonna
Yes,
my inspiration to reroll mine.
you got it.
Which is just worse.
Okay.
Hate to see it.
Okay. Sibirk, you are fine. Incursion, you take 11 points of psychic damage and you are stunned. Dirt, you take 11 points of psychic damage, stunned. Kellen, 11, stunned. Brinna, 11, stunned. Unless you're resistant, which I wouldn't know that, so. But you all are stunned. As Hermosi screams with the battle. Sibirk, it is now your turn.
So I see the giant evil altar, right?
You see the giant altar, yes.
Okay. Just yell, "Told you so!" And I will jump down
Okay.
right next to Ermina.
Okay.
Hey, what do I want to use? Let's see, our Ash Arms a bonus? Bonus. Yeah, I'll use my wild shape to summon my astral arms as a bonus.
Okay. Bonus action to summon the astral arms.
Oh, sorry, not my wild shape. And I will attack Ermina.
Okay. All right. So is the first part the summon or is that an attack?
The first part's the summon. So, natural one. Can I use my inspiration to reroll the attack?
Yeah, sure. I just see 2 attacks, so I'm just making sure that's the way that I'm reading this. Is I ignore the first one and the second one is the actual attack?
Right, and another natural one. All right.
Oof.
Did you hear my question?
Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, the first one's just a summon, apparently. I don't know why it sent it like that.
Okay.
And this second one's the actual attack.
Got it.
So, that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Ermina, it's now your turn. After Ermina sees that you're being, like, the only one that's trying to kill it, it wraps its body around you, and it's going to try to bite your neck. Does 15 hit your armor class?
No.
Okay. With that, I need for Ermina and Sibirk to both roll me a contested athletics check. Sibirk, you can roll acrobatics if you wish. Okay, Ermina? Strength or athletics? Yes. Okay, so you're not grappled, but Ermina's just like, "Stop trying to kill me!" And she's just like, "I'm not trying to hurt anybody!" Yeah. But Ermina brings out her weapon and does do 20 to hit and 23 to hit.
Yep, those both hit.
Okay.
I will use my... Oh, wait, I'm stunned. Can I react when I'm stunned? I don't remember.
You cannot.
Damn, never mind.
Incapacitated.
So you do what? Victory, what'd you say?
I just said we're incapacitated when we're stunned.
Okay. So 20 and 23, that's 21 points of piercing. Do you have to concentrate on your astral arms, or no?
No.
Okay. And that is Ermina's turn. Dirt, it's now your turn.
All right. Well, I'm incapacitated.
So you're
So I
stunned.
will
I think you're...
haltingly.
Sorry.
So I'm just gonna haltingly kind of call towards the hole. I have your purse, ma'am.
Okay.
I think that's all I can do this turn.
Unfortunately, it just comes out as yes, you can. Armina, I'm sorry that I ended your turn quickly. You can move away if you wish. Okay, getting on the other side of Sibirk. Brenna, it's now your turn.
Is there anything that you can do when you're stunned?
No, I'm sorry. I don't remember who's stunned and who isn't. So
Everyone except
Everybody but Sibirk.
everybody but
Everyone
Sibirk?
but Sibirk.
Okay,
Yep.
it's now Hermosi's turn.
2v1.
Sibirk gives a card to... Or sorry. Nub Muffins gives one to Brenna. Hermosi gets on the other side of Sibirk. And if this is melee attacks, these are at advantage. So roll again. 25 to hit.
Yep.
9 points of psychic damage. Please copy and paste Maddening Touch into the VTT for me to read. Oh, it's just psychic damage. Okay. So that's that. Hermosi, is at the end of your turn? Thank you. Sibirk, it's now your turn. You're flanked.
All right. Sibirk. Will use Thunderwave.
Okay. Centered on yourself. Is that in a cube that you choose?
It's 15 feet on self, so it will hit incursion as well.
Okay. Horsenio, yes, please roll a d6. Okay. All right, so Sibirk, Thunderwave, can I get a con save, please, from Hermosi and from Ermina? Ermina takes 6 points of thunder damage, and Hermosi does as well.
And do I take 6 points as well since I auto-fail, right?
I don't know if you do. Can you check stunned for me? I think you can make a save. I think it's only dexterity saves you automatically fail.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
auto-fail strength index. That's what it is.
Well, he's not stunned anymore, is he? His turn went by.
Yeah,
Are
so
we
it
out of
wouldn't matter either. So you can, sorry, go ahead and roll me your con save. See if you have the damage. Okay, you take half the damage, I believe, from Thunderwave. So only 3.
Yep.
Sibirk, are you going to move?
Well, they get pushed away, don't they?
Yes, they do. So they'll both get pushed away towards the wall.
I'll move right there.
Bonus action?
And... Yeah, I'm looking. Bonus action. I will patient defense.
Okay. Attacks against you have disadvantage.
Yep.
Ermina, it's now your turn. Ermina's going to move over to one side, and she's getting on the other side for cover, and she's just like, get him away from me! He's trying to kill me! I haven't hurt anybody! I haven't killed anybody! I'm just trying to get out of here! And that's her turn. Dirt McGirt, it's now your turn.
Okay, am I still stunned?
No. You were stunned last turn, not this turn.
Terrific. All right. It's a little bit tough to tell because we're on multiple layers, but how many feet of movement would it take for me to get down to where Incursion and Sibrick are?
1 moment. You can either jump down the hole that he made in the middle of the floor, which is... Yeah.
I'm gonna fly down, actually. Do my Cloak
Stylish.
of the Bat. Yeah.
Okay. So you...
Um,
and you Batman yourself down.
Yep, full Adam West Batman, canonically. And then,
You also had the
there we go.
Truly the best.
Try to land right there.
Okay.
And then, as an action, I'm still not 100% sure about what's going on over here. But just to play it safe, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire over this whole corner where Ermina is.
Okay.
So it's a Dex 15 save.
All right. So, Dex save, please, from Ermina. All right. Ermina is Fairy Fired.
All right. Yeah. And then just for the giggles of it all, I'm gonna try to bonus action hide right here.
There's really nothing to hide behind. Do you just like cover your eyes and be like, "No, I hope no one sees me"?
I just pull my cape up so like only my eyes are sticking out.
Okay. After you cast the spell and you do that, I want you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
Okay. So after you do that, and you put your hand in front of your face, she's like, "Wait! Are you like me too? Please, I need help. Stop! Tell him to stop! Please!
She says,
Brenna.
"Stop, guys."
Miss Brenna, it's now your turn.
All right. Brenna is ticked that she had been stunned.
Your little horn
And
thing also goes off.
I am going to come
Oh,
down.
yeah, that does. Roll me a d6, please.
The what?
Your flump explodes.
It did last round, yeah.
Okay. 4 points of force damage, which I don't know if you reduce force.
I do not.
Okay. But you are still raging because you did take damage.
All right. Handy little thing that is. I am going to come down to this door and hopefully be able to go through it.
Okay. There does appear to be some sort of a simple lock on the outside. But these are big, thick metal doors.
I'm going to try to open it.
Okay. So you take it and you... feels locked.
Screw it. And I'm going to use my special new ability to teleport to dirt.
Okay. You just like, I know where you are, and you instantly appear right next to him. You can place yourself
And then that
wherever
was
you
an
wish.
action?
That's an action to do so, yes.
Just see me.
All right. For my bonus action, I'm going to tell
Or sorry,
my...
no, I
float.
apologize. It's a bonus action to do so. Now you have an action.
Okay. Then I'm going to look over at this guy right here. This big giant thing. And I am going to swing at it.
Okay, go for it.
I thought she was gonna yell at me.
There's still time.
Brenna slowly.
Myrmidon's Bident, 16 to hit. It does hit for 14 points of damage.
And then I'm going to swing at him again.
Okay. An 11 to hit, unfortunately, is not going to make it.
in the
All
world
right.
were you thinking? Why are you down here?
Okay, Incursion, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna use my action and use thaumaturgy to scream, make my voice boom. Everyone, stop!
Okay.
And as I do that, I want to hear your story. And I point to Arena.
Okay. Kellen, your turn.
Okay, to help this along, I will. I don't even know if command would work, actually. I'll just play counter charm.
Okay, you do so. Hermosi, it's now your turn. Or sorry.
Oh, and I'll
that
give
was your
incursion Arctic, yeah. And
You got
then that's it for me.
Okay. Hermosi is screaming loudly back at you. As Hermosi screams back, his voice for the first time sounds deep, loud, and powerful.
Violence means violence. Madam bleeds. You bleed.
Immediately, Ermina goes, no, I'm fine. Just stop. Hermosi, what are you going to do? Gotcha. Okay. Sibirk, now your turn.
I'm shaking my head from incursion, make this noise. I'm looking at this, I'm like, but skulls, ritual, demons, what?
If he's expecting a reaction, I will react with, I use skulls and other things. Am I bad?
Like this? The obvious huge ritual and the demons.
I could speak to them.
Okay.
And we just did a ritual.
That's an action. Bonus action?
That's fine. What can I do as a bonus action?
You can bite.
I could just
Hungry jaws,
Like
baby.
incursion? No. No. Yeah, don't worry about it. That's it.
Okay. Armina goes, okay, stop, please, nobody kill anybody. Don't hurt me. Please, I'll tell you everything you need to know. Everything. Just stop with the bloody stuff. Please. I'll give you all the meat I have. Just, everybody chill. Okay? While that's happening, you can see the imps kind of cheering the whole thing on. They're not helping at all. Each one of them
was like,
Right, let's take a beat and let's just calm down. Right, we expected you to kind of be trying to take our lives or something like that. This has been a problematic area of town for a while.
Okay,
I'm starting to lose my accent.
I know, right? It gets difficult later on you go. So, I'm going to go through real quick. Dirt, are you going to do anything? Or what are you going to do?
No, all I'm doing is seeing if I recognize anything about this altar or circle or whatever. But
Arcana
I'm not
check,
gonna make an action.
Arcana check, please. This is the largest Speak with Dead spell you've ever seen.
Guys, it's gonna be concerning you because my voice is coming from a place that you can't see. But this is a Speak with Dead.
Yeah, listen, you can't hide in the same place you've just done an action from. Are you a new rogue or what?
Brenna, you're up. Are you going to do anything?
What? If you don't want us to attack you, what are you doing?
I'll tell you everything. Just please stop. No, I just started Scottish too. See? Now it's getting infectious.
Okay,
She screams out.
I will.
She screams out to you, I'm trying to break this curse!
What curse?
That's all she's going to be able to tell you on her turn.
And Brenna will hold.
Incursion?
I drop them all. And just one more time. Without thaumaturgy. Just shut up, imps!
Say the
Listen.
infernal.
Don't make me use the kilt.
Just a wand.
Okay.
I'm out of charges on the one, I'm sorry.
Well, it's okay. You got a neat thing for Brenna out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, and is that it?
That's it for
Keller?
incursion.
Right. Well, I think I'm going to use my bonus action to see if they want me to use Dispel Magic.
Do you ask that?
Yeah. Like, is there something you'd like me to dispel?
No, don't, please.
Right. That's why I ask.
Okay.
Bonus action, give Ermina inspiration.
Okay, gotcha. Hermosi, you're going to continue with the same thing you did last time? Yeah, you say that. It does say to you in a very, very heated tone, exactly as Horacenio has said. Give me just a moment, and I'll actually make that happen for you.
We meant no one any harm. 'Twas you that attacked us first. We merely defended ourselves. If you strike us or her, your fates are sealed.
And it's looking directly at Sibirk. Sibirk, you're up.
I'll look back at that thing. I don't even know what it is. Is that like trees? Limbs? I don't know. I'll be like, hey, Ellen ate meat from here and he died, so you killed him. So you must be bad.
She looks over and is like, I gave him pastrami. It's perfectly safe.
I like pastrami.
Where's that thing? We put it in a bottle. Where's the thing?
It was baseball smash.
Smashed. Totally gone.
Evidence.
There's that, Brenna.
It's now Ermina's turn, so we've gone all the way around and nobody's being aggressive. So should I pull us out of initiative?
Yeah.
Is your pull-out game strong?
Yeah, go ahead.
I need this
Yes.
in consensus.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, got it. So as this all happens, you see Ermina is like, okay, all at once, please. She puts down her rapier and she's like, hold on. Ow! And you see like the fangs in her mouth start to go up, and he's like, I just learned how to do that. It's not going to last too long, but I promise. I don't mean you any more harm. Just don't kill me. And you all are out of initiative.
Well, we weren't sent here to kill anyone, so you can feel safe as long as you present no harm to anyone else.
We were.
I mean, if you need a little bit of blood, I mean, I don't mind.
She's still behind Sibirk as this is, or sorry, she's still behind her bodyguard as this is all going down, and she's just like, listen, all right, I was just turned like a week and a half ago, but my master's dead, and I kind of don't know what to do. I'm still kind of yeah.
Don't you revert if the master's dead, or is that just like fairy tales?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I'm stuck. And whoever has the blood of my master is probably drank it. I'm free, but I'm still me.
That's a I mean, there's some What about the Order of Torch people? Would they be help?
Have you received the word of the torch?
No. Please don't send me to a church. They'll kill me. If I go outside, I'll die.
What about nighttime?
That's a little better.
How do you feel about garlic?
It's kind of gross, but I don't mind it. I put it in salad. Do we just talk about the problem here first?
Yeah.
If you guys are hungry, I'll be more than willing to get you guys plenty of food. I promise. But first things first. This big guy is one of the progenitors, so I'm trying to talk to him to see if there's like a way I could break this. Work on that, or maybe there's a way I can like figure this stuff out.
Does he speak in common, or does he also speak in infernal?
That's a skull. He doesn't speak.
Oh, the giant skull. What about
Yeah.
this one, floaty Howley guy?
Oh, Hermosa? You can talk to him about anything. He's a great listener.
Yeah,
when I was turned, he's my bodyguard.
Oh, he's like an assigned friend.
Yeah, but if anybody tries to hurt me, he hurts them first. And I usually get him to stop, and he's been really good about it, and we haven't hurt anybody. We haven't killed anybody. But, like, one of the things that they taught me how to do was to alter people's memories. Sir, I'm super sorry about that, but I didn't want you to get hurt. So it's just when you got inside, that's all. Sorry.
There was a trap? Almost fell down a hole.
Yeah,
This hole. Up by your door, there's a hole.
I'm not able to leave. This is my room, and this is not my house.
So hold on. So the issue we were given to come and clear up is you? Is this?
Sorry.
Well, you gotta stop wiping people's minds. Like, don't wipe our minds. We want to be able to help you, but if you keep wiping minds, including ours, they're just gonna send more people in here.
I thought
So
they were
work
trying to
with us.
kill me. They keep like breaking out weapons and cutting me and stuff, and the regeneration is so slow, and it hurts.
Did you want a snack then? Does that help a little bit?
No, it's okay. The meat is pressed, and that does it.
Okay.
I told you I
Yeah,
don't want
who's
to hurt anybody.
who's doing that? If you're stuck in here, who's taking care of the meat for you?
Hermosa.
I mean, it would be a really great story to come back. It's like, oh, we had an encounter with a vampire, but that wasn't you. It was somewhere else on the. I'm just saying, when I go to a different town, it'd be a really cool story to say I got bit by a vampire.
Yeah.
I don't know if I transmit. That's the only thing. So I
Oh.
can't do that.
It's
Sorry.
just like taking hella notes in case this becomes a memento situation.
What kind of meat do you have to have?
I just
Like,
gave
what
him.
would you have?
I just gave him pastrami. That's it.
No, I mean for you. What kind of meat do you have to have?
I don't have the meat. I just squeezed the blood from it.
But I mean, it can be like any animal and stuff. So like,
Yeah, it's just the hemoglobin. That's all.
The hemo what?
It's the stuff that
all
makes
I
your blood red.
think is while that gets figured out, the best thing that could be done is maybe like open the shop, but not keep sending people in here to try and figure out why the shop's not open.
I can't leave. This is not my house.
That's what I'm saying.
I need to be invited
house
in.
is
I
it?
was left here.
So-
I don't know.
Well, no, see, if we say that it's clear and we want it, it becomes our house.
Okay.
So doesn't that mean then we could get you out because it would be our house and we could free you from it?
I think so. Would you
Don't
do that for
vampires
me?
die in the sun?
We could totally do that. Do you still need to talk to the big guy though?
I would like to. I don't want to be a vampire anymore.
So how do we do that? Like, do you have like a book that explains that?
No, I'm just kind of going off of what I know.
Can't we just go back and say, hey, there's a vampire dude in the basement that would have been helpful to know about? How do we deal with this? And, get help from them?
I just don't want anybody to hurt her. She doesn't want to be a vampire. So maybe like we could just like research how to cure vampires without saying there's a vampire, and just for now take the butcher shop so it's ours so that they leave her the hell alone?
We could
I
just
like
say
where
there
Brenna's
was some
going.
kind of magical construct type device that was shifting people's memories, and we obliterated, and it somehow just fucked off into another dimension
I
or
don't
something.
even think he cared as long as it was clear. As long as we say it's clear, now we can go open our shop. He'll let us have
So,
it, and so
before
then
we-
we can come back.
Dirt would like to.
Well, hold on one second. Before we get too deep into this, this is where we're going to end our session. This is the first ever combat encounter that you've ever had where you could talk your way out of it. So now you get to decide what you want to do with this. You can do a lot of different things. We're going to be opening this up to the community, and they are going to choose how they want to complete this mission. So therefore, join us up in the Discord, and you can discuss exactly how you want to go about this. Great job from both our Ravenous and from our Vanguard. You guys did wonderful. If the Ravenous could please send me the experience points that you all got, or that each one of these monsters are worth, and we're also going to be adding on a bonus as well. So for each of you, you're going to be getting an extra 600 experience points for being able to end combat without killing anybody. Good job.
Pacifist run. Yes.
Okay, total experience is 5,700. Experience per player is 1140. So experience per player is now going to be 1740.
1740 total. Sweet.
Ravenous that are given monsters that aren't out to kill us? What is this?
It happened to the Krebster party.
Sorry, I'm just
Or
trying
we-
to give you guys something that's, a little bit more interesting.
It's story. It's
I
lore.
love it.
It's
I love it.
fine.
It's very
It's fine.
smart.
Mwah.
Gives you something to figure out. That's just not, drop the hostiles to zero. I love it.
We got lucky too that we did the little early thing with the paladin thing, because normally Brenna is smash first, ask questions later, but she's pretty obsessed with this whole she's glowing from paladins thing right now. So
You guys still
it's
wrecked the
calmed her a
house.
bit.
So. You guys still definitely wrecked the house.
We wrecked our house, but luckily the
Oh,
newest
our
member of
house.
the caravan
Come on.
is
In
a
the
talented
middle of
carpenter.
our-
So
You're welcome.
We're not replacing the hole. We are not
So-
replacing the hole. Fire pole all the way down.
So, congratulations for the Vanguard. Congratulations for the Ravenous. Great job. It looks like we got a few gift subs, and it looks like we got a couple more subs that came in. So we're getting much more closer. Thank you again to Victory for helping us with those giveaways and for your first ever commissioned art. Those giveaways are going to be given out in the giveaway channel. All you have to do is roll a D100, and I will roll a D100 on the session of Vereldium at the end of that session once we have 100 subs. And then whoever is closest to my roll will get the code, and then you can work with our artist that we have commissioned. Did you guys have a lot of fun? It was just a lot
Very
of
nice.
Okay.
Oh, this was a good one. This was a good one for sure.
Just so I know, if just for me, this is me speaking, did my chaos cause anyone legitimately be like, "Hey, stop! You're ruining my fun," or anything like that?
No, and
That
to
was
double
great.
down, I especially loved that Dirt was being super antagonistic to Kellen. I love that. If at any point you were like, "Oh, they're getting into it," no, that's RP at its finest. Keep that
Nice.
up, Victory.
All right.
Brenna
so...
loves the big Brenna.
The big Brenna. Well, thank you all so very much for anybody who's watched. Remember, we're still trying to grow the community as much as possible. Good news, I just had my second interview today for a broadcast engineer position, and it went incredibly well. So we'll see how that works. But until then,
ABC. No, just kidding.
I wish you guys all the best. I'd like to do something really quick. Hint, birthday stream tomorrow from me. Yeah, Rose Kai has a birthday stream coming up. So go and see her as soon as you can. We're going to be rating Critical Role so that you guys, so that we keep that same tradition. And also what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm going to take a little bit of time afterwards. So the YouTube will have a little bit of post-game. but I want you guys to go and have some fun over in Critical Role. Enjoy the great story. I will see you all again next week. All the best. All right, guys. So, did you guys have fun?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That was a lot of-
I
that was a
love
sweet
playing
one.
against you guys.
That was
Awesome.
cool.
I was just going like, Siege, we're in a house, they're knocking. Either it's a rescue mission or somebody going to get Goomba stomped.
Yeah. So
I
this was
was,
funny because I wanted to see who was going to go like straight. It's like, no, we're here to murder, and who wasn't going to do anything. So it was like half and half. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
There was so much barbarian voice of reason, and it made my heart so happy.
Confused for a second
Both
before
Carol
that.
and Nubs.
I was like, Funo, I understand you. Wait, Pastrami?
Well, and Brenna was just confused because she is a little ball of rage and everybody's attacking and she's like, what?
Attacking.
Oh, I mean that's me and technology.
Yeah.
I was
love
trying to
this.
give y'all the spooky ghost haunted house feel with all the speaking from the shadows type stuff.
Nice.
Exactly.
So could
Roll with that.
Hermosa
That was
tech-
antagonizing.
So could Hermosa could have just like yoinked us at any time in any level of that building?
Yes.
I think because
Yo.
Hermosi has incorporeal movement. I don't know if you can turn other people incorporeal. I can phase through stuff, but that's about it. According to
Do you
it.
just pick somebody up and like try to phase through a wall and then they just hit the wall?
Oof.
I think you would just phase through them.
I mean, I guess if I had known I could have phased people through stuff, I would have had you phase through the floor halfway and just keep you stuck there.
Oh no, you
No,
would get. I think.
You get ejected within 5 feet, but you
And
do
you
take
get,
force
like, take
damage every
dam-
time that happens.
Oh, it's like
It sounds like a fun
40-10.
game.
Yeah.
How far can you eject somebody?
Another
Also-
reason for my antagonism and my aggressiveness this time too is that I got a cantrip spell that just magically appeared on my character sheet, and I really wanted to use it. This.
Oh, Radiant hair flip?
Oh, I got the
Sorry
wings.
about that.
Ah, that's why you wanted the
That
wig.
Oh,
It's a homebrew from my campaign.
That
so
is.
beautiful.
It just
That-
it just appeared in my character sheet. I'm like, what the hell is this? All right.
Oh, yeah. We
That
never
explains
seen on
a
your
lot.
Character sheet, but I've been seeing other spells like the T spell and summon guy. That's hilarious.
So Radiant Hair Flip is a homebrew spell I made for Raleigh's Bard in my campaign. Because he didn't like Firebolt. He wanted something more signature. So I
And somebody
figured,
just
all right,
knocked
so it
it
does
right
1d8,
off.
and it has a utility of you can give somebody another saving throw if they're charmed.
It had to have been
Nice.
you. I knew it had to have been you, Victory.
Love
boy.
it.
So wait, am I supposed to have this, or was this an accident?
I don't mind it.
I mean,
That's the wig now.
yeah, you already went through the effort of weaponizing it, so
Yeah, you bought the
Oh,
wig.
the best DM words. I'll allow it.
The Mylar wig
It's
too.
good. All right, so hopefully we'll have a few more of these kind of things where it's not always combat that goes through. Most times it will be because combat's fun. But this was the first time that I wanted to see if you would just like straight up murder somebody who was telling you, please don't kill me.
I was definitely backing down. Like I picked up on all the hints, like especially when you said, "Oh, murder hobo." I was like, okay.
I wanted to see where that was going to go to. But I'm glad that everybody had a good time.
I will say,
It
I
was
mean,
fun.
Not gonna lie, I saw
I
Blood
love
Drinker
all-
Vampire and was like, ooh. Oh, I want it so bad.
What was that, Horsenio?
I love the RP. Like Chicken Nuggets and I were just sitting here talking about like I don't even mind that we're not killing them right now. This is pretty cool. And then I freaked out when I saw Shepard when you mentioned Shepard. I was like, I don't know why I'm freaking out. I've never really watched those sessions before, but I'm freaking out somehow for some reason.
I recognize.
Oh, the
Whoa.
cameos.
Yeah, how do you feel about that, by the way, Ryan?
Yeah, that was fun. I feel like you nailed the Shepherd vibe on the. I was curious, and Constantine and I were messaging each other in the DMs of because I talked about you like RPing as Dominic a few sessions. But yes, I think you nailed the Shepherd one. That was pretty fun.
Okay, cool.
Well, thank
He
you.
popped into the Ravenous chat for a second as well, and we said, "Get out, get out."
Be gone, foul beast.
Awesome. Well, next week should be pretty interesting. I'll keep you guys apprised as much as possible about the current job coming up, if it's going to come up at all. But I fucking hope so. Until then, I will be making a lot of new and hopefully interesting and fun stuff. Your feedback and your support is always incredibly just it's why I do this, and I can't thank you guys enough. So, with that, I'm going to get myself a long shower. I'm gonna Vicks Vapor Rub all of me, and just try to knock whatever the hell this is out of me, because I'm rough.
That's when you
Feel
want to make
better.
a slip and slide in your apartment.
Vic slip inside. No.
Didn't even
Biz,
think
feel
of that.
better.
I am
you did
gonna go.
you did a great
shower,
job.
Get ready for work. So.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye
Have a great
now.
shift.
Bye.
I'm gonna head off, but Biz, if there's one thing I can tell you is I'm not even gonna qualify it as a great session given the parameters. If you weren't sick at all, this still would have qualified as a grade A top-notch session. Really enjoyed it.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
This was
guys.
so much fun.
Cheers.
Okay, I'll talk to you
Hope
all
you feel
real
better.
soon.